Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome back, Miss Shawna. It has been some time since we saw you.
I know it's been a while. It's been a while, but we is back.
I was missing that diva energy. I'm like, where is
I
my
know.
diva? Where is Madam
She
Shawna?
right here. She right here with some good skin today, honey.
Yes, you are glowing. And
Yes.
as usual, love it. You know, when you come back, you brought the pink back, which is
You
wonderful.
know, that's the only way to come back, honey.
If you had worn something else, I would have told you in advance. I know,
I
Shawna.
was
Go
thinking.
pink.
I sure was thinking.
Was,
I was like,
yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, what's today? Today's Thursday. This is Green Day because it's Jupiter Day. I talk about that all the time because when we come up on Thursday, hey, Thursdays are great days for money rituals.
Oh, I did
Thursdays,
not know this. Do tell. Do tell.
yes, Thursdays,
Was that yes or was that
Sundays.
yes? Let's go
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Let's get that energy to a yes.
Yes. With a squiggly line and a dot. Yes. Y'all be ready today. Y'all better be ready for what's happening today, honey.
Absolutely, absolutely.
This energy. But yeah, Monday, well no. Thursdays, Fridays are also good ones, and Sundays are great days for money rituals. And communication is on Wednesdays. So I'm working with something here of putting it together, of breaking down all these days and what colors, candles, things to use to enhance your rituals as well.
We are interrupting this program for breaking news. Shawna, are you trying to break news right here on this live program?
What? I did a little bit. We should have had breaking news.
Exactly. Breaking news.
Breaking news, doggone it. That was a lot of breaking news all weekend long and all week long.
Heck yeah. Lord,
yeah.
Tell you what, there was so much crazy energy. It's like, Lord, the next 3 months are going to be boring in comparison because
you ain't lying. You like, hey, ain't no action happening. What is going on?
First you're looking this way, and if you suffer from squirrel disease, which I do, is like what?
Yes.
This weekend was good for you because it made the next turn. It's like you had a reason once finally.
Yes, and the full moon was on Monday. No, excuse me, Sunday, and then it kind of went into Monday, and then Monday was the first season. Well, the new season for Cancer. So it's a lot going on. It's a bunch of emotional energy, but great energy for tangible material things, especially when it comes to your finances. I know we talk about that a lot, but hey, that's what pays the bills.
Yeah,
because you can't pay bills in blood,
too, right? We just have a full moon cycle too.
Yes, the full moon cycle is still lingering around.
It is. So, folks, if you have not done the full moon ritual, let me remind you, I'm going to put it up. Make sure you take advantage of it. Remember, it only comes once a month. And more importantly, each of the full moons have a different kind of energy. So I'm going to put it up here. Make sure you do the full moon ritual tonight. Get whatever energy is left on that full moon.
Yes.
Watch this video. Again, it doesn't cost you a damn thing to do it. It costs you 5 minutes to watch it.
Yes, it does.
5 minutes, I think, right?
Yes, it does. Wait, it does cost.
What's it cost? Oh, yes. A like, share, subscribe, and follow. Yeah. Exactly. The cost of admission. A like, share, subscribe, and follow. Yes. And so, this is, folks, take advantage of it. Again, you pay, you gain from these things. Even if it's psychological and not so much anything else, do it for that purpose. I mean, come on.
Absolutely.
What else are you doing? You're sitting around eating bonbons or sitting around and watching TV, and you tell me you can't give 5 minutes? Just 5 minutes?
5. You already on the phone.
Exactly.
Just watch the because that's what you're doing. You're holding
Exactly.
your phone. So watch the ritual,
Yep.
and then perform it, and
Exactly.
then get back on your phone and do whatever you
Yep.
want to do. But
Mm.
it doesn't take but 5 minutes, like Don said. So
Mhm.
make it happen, Captain.
Exactly. And Shawna, the tech gods must have been listening to us, because the conversation we had just before we went on about a
Yes.
certain icon that does
Yeah.
not exist
It's up.
anymore.
Oh,
Guess
it's
what's there?
up. It's not on mine because I'm not the main,
Yeah.
but
But it
but
disappeared from mine, and I'm
and
like,
it's back up.
it's been gone for a few weeks. We talked about it while we were chatting before we came live. I'm like, the tech gods are listening to us. Well, okay,
Uh,
folks. Okay, whatever. But we'll take
mm,
it. We'll take it.
I know that's right. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. And Miss
I
Shauna,
say thank you.
do you have any specific ritual that you prefer when it comes to money?
Well, what I love to do, there's a bunch of things that you can do, but what I love doing is candle magic.
Good
Okay.
job. Good job.
And candle magic is, for me, I see things percolating
Hmm.
quicker, just because of the energy I pour into it.
Hmm.
But see, that's because I'm a earth baby.
Hmm.
And when you work with candles, I use herbs, I use essential oils, I use crystals. So I'm really um embracing it, or in tune with the earth elements
Hmm.
per se. So candle magic is very easy, because you have different colors for each day of the week, or whatever that you're trying to do. Let's talk about, since we're talking about the money, let's talk about that. A green candle, a blue candle, um what's another one that can bring it in? I think maybe silver. I don't have my notebook here, but when you break down the candles, the colors, you don't have to use those big ones unless you want to, because you have the 7-day candle or the 14-day candle. For me, I like, let's get one little skinny one, and let's get this, not over with, but let's get this going.
Hmm.
But if depending on your need, depending on what it is the energy that you want to put into it, and how long it takes, one of those, you can buy them anywhere. You can buy them at Walmart or whatever. The glass ones, those tall ones, those are the 7-day. Or because if you wait all day to burn that thing, you're gonna be sitting watching it because you don't want to burn the house down, right? You're like, okay, is it not moving?
Hmm.
Is it not? But see, it's different needs, and I will explain different size of candles as well to also help with the breakdown later on uh, um, with that discussion. But using different herbs, basil, cinnamon,
Cinnamon.
sugar,
Cinnamon. Cinnamon.
yeah,
Cinnamon.
uh-huh,
Yep.
sugar, um, even rice. Okay, rice also
Right.
helps.
Oh, I did not know.
Yeah, that's part of that success. You can make you a rice bowl. When I say a rice, not what you eat, not cooked rice, y'all. It's it's regular uh rice. You put sugar, and you can put the cinnamon stick right in the middle. Put some coins like money folded up, or whatever, and set your intention and let that sit by the door, because you want to welcome that energy in. It's so many things that you can do, but I love candle magic. And I love this. They got skinny candles that you can get off of Amazon, and it's a pack, or you can go to your metaphysical store. And if you ever seen it, they about this tall
Yep.
and really, really skinny.
Yep.
And so they come in different colors too. So you can have for whatever, like black is for great for protection. Okay, so using a black candle for protection. Even when you doing the cutting of the cords, or the ceremony with that, you
Hmm.
can use the black and the white, that's the yin and the yang, you know, and to cut that cord or to have a burning ceremony with that. So I love to use, like I said, herbs, crystals, and essential oils. Clovers is another good of bringing financial money in, or financial abundance in, success and things like that for your business. But what's the most important thing out of all of that is boom.
Yep.
And your intention. What is your intention?
Yep.
You don't want to overwhelm the magic.
Yep.
Okay. So a lot of times things are done in threes or just one main thing. Okay. What is the most important thing? What is the focus right now? That's the intention. Even on the candle, I stitch symbols and times it by 3 or times it by 10 or however, the money, all of that. One day I will do a videos because I think I'm getting big requests for those. So yeah. A nice breakdown, and you roll the candle in the oil, in the herbs and all that stuff, and then you set it up and you let
so
it
you
do.
take the candle and then you
can
it, the herbs will stick to it. Is that what you're saying?
Yep, it
and
will, or you
it
can put drops on it.
Okay.
Or like a dropper. So a lot of times I pre-make my prosperity oil or money oil or whatever. So I just get a dropper and I just it's the same. I use glitter. Glitter brings brings out that shine as well. So it's yes. It's different things that you can do. Everybody's different. It's what you connect it to. I also do crystal grids. Crystal grids is another big thing for money rituals or whatever type of ritual. That's that love stuff. You can do love stuff with that.
Love. That's Miss Bonnie. Wednesday night.
Yeah,
Wednesday morning.
I let her have that. But like,
Jeremy date me after 2 years, and after I've pooped all over him, will he come and date me again? Good Lord, have mercy, oh, please. The guy I saw 2 weeks ago jumping on the train, who never saw me in my life, and I'll never see him again. Will he marry me? Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to go there because I'm like,
will we ever run into each other? You had opportunity to run into. Yes, you answered. You ran into each other. Now what? Now what?
Oh Lord, Bonnie has the strength for those. I'm like, I just, the funny part, folks, is we don't have anything against love readings, because if you're getting a reading and love was meant to come into you and to give you that message, it'll come to you. But if you come looking for a love reading, then that's what's like. Okay, come on, you're a little thirsty. You're a little. Are you?
I even take the top off for you. Here you go.
It's like, or worse, is my husband who never comes home any night of the week, and then the next morning comes home and shower. Is he messing around with me? Did you have to ask us that question? I don't think so, because the answer. It's like, what?
Right. So everybody knows. You have to know if you're going to ask. You have some indication of like, oh yeah. So why did I ask that question again? Because you need a confirmation, so you didn't trust yourself. Now
no, even worse, Shawna. They come after you've told them, you're right. No, I'm not. No, I know. No, I know him. He would never do that. Wait a minute. Didn't you just ask? Well, if you knew all this and you were hello, it's like then they want to argue with you because you told them. You told them what they asked the question, and then they fuss with you. It's like, wait a minute, it's not my boyfriend. I'm not the one in the relationship, and you're not asking him. You're asking me. And then you fuss with me. If you could have this conversation with him, you would have. I chose not to for a reason, because you're afraid of the answers. It's like, so that's why the love readings is like, usually if love is genuinely meant to be told to you in that moment. If you ask for a general reading, I guarantee you the love will come in. And when that happens, we give that love reading. But to try to push it like, okay, I need an answer. And some of the people are like, I need to be married now. Why do you need to be married now? What did you buy into? What tells you that you are so insecure and so useless that you are not a wholly formed, healthy individual who can do whatever on their own, that you must have an attachment? Who did this damage to you to make you think that you are nothing more valuable unless you have an attachment with you? Are you? I mean, it's like, and that's the case. It's like, can you sit on my couch? Because we have a longer conversation to have.
Yes.
You know, if the love is who defines you, then we have a very long conversation that needs to be had, because that's a dangerous precedent in and of itself. That's the ones who will then fall for anything.
Yes, anything and anyone.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And
anything and anyone. But I don't discount the love questions. Okay. I just discount them doing the live, because I feel like you want to know, hit me up right down here. Hit me up. Yeah. And I will let you know. Now it may go how you want it, or it may not go how you want it. But regardless, it's information that you needed to hear because you asked this question already. But here's the thing. You take the focus off of you and things that you need to be taken care of. You need to ask the question of, why are you feeling like this? Why is this so important to you? And you like, okay, now we get into the real brass tacks.
Or like, what does he or she think of me?
What's their intention?
Like,
what is their
I'm not getting
feeling?
that brain. I ain't tapping that brain. That's not my job.
We don't know. We don't know.
Yeah. You laid down beside them last night. You did the dirty nasty, and then this morning you don't have the conversation. You can't have the conversation. It's like
over coffee. Did you? Was breakfast served, or
no? They got
toast?
No, they did the walk of shame and got out early. They didn't do breakfast or nothing.
So who fault was not to have a conversation? Who was doing the walk of shame back to the car or to the Uber?
Exactly.
It's like, so you didn't want to have that conversation when in the midst of, hey, where's this going? You are at 2:00 in the morning.
Exactly.
Because you got to get up out of here. I got to get to work.
As you can tell, folks, we are back. We are back. And while we are back, don't forget to hit those like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons. We appreciate that very, very much.
That was so funny to me, because I was like, oh yeah, let's say click. Yeah.
She's like, did he just cut me off? Remember, there's a 3-second delay there.
It was. I was going to say, let's say hey to everybody. Like, sin. Is it sin? Sin. Yes. Sin. Yes. Shawna, Ramona, Ray, Tina, Sean, Cheyenne, Noble, my bad. Alexa. I always want to say marijuana, but I know it's not marijuana.
Angie had the same problem, because we were talking last night, and Angie finally got the name right, and then she was talking about, for weeks we've called her marijuana.
I was like, that is so spelled as marijuana. My bad. Hey, Ty. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Julie. Julie's in the building. Tiffany. Did I say Tina? Tina, yep. Hey, Rachel. Miss Angie is here. Yeah. Didn't you like how I sound when I said love? Honey? It's the face that comes with it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Katie, Michelle, Judy Nails, Tiffany, Kathleen. Yeah, there we go. Y'all.
If you guys have not done it yet, guys and gals have not done it yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're going to start with Miss Shawna's. So if you're on my side of the ledger, please pop over to Miss Shawna's side of the ledger. Why is this running so slow? I hit the show. It's like
we getting only little parts of. Here we go.
First the count and now this. Okay, all right then. If you're on my side of the ledger, please pop over to Miss Shawna's side of the ledger. Give her some love. Hit that subscribe button. We need to put Miss Shawna over the 1,000 mark, and we need your help to do it. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell your mom, tell the people you don't like, tell everybody and anybody that They need to subscribe to Miss Shawna, plain and simple. Even if you meet him on the street and say, you know what, I don't know you, but you got to subscribe to this lady's wonderful channel. Okay, so let's get those numbers up, folks. Let's get Miss Shawna over to 1K mark. She deserves it. She's earned it. And that's the way you can show her love and support right there. And then love and support, I would take a little teeny bit myself. So, I'm just saying.
The same.
No, it's okay. I'll sit here in the dark. No one will find me. And a year later, I'll be whatever.
I don't know. If y'all not following Sonoran Mystic Tarot, I don't know what to tell you because there's some things that's happening.
Yes.
Okay? There's some things that's happening.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Absolutely. And then last night, as you remember, I was with Miss Angie. And so Miss Angie said today, let's give her some love too. Give her the love and the treatment. I mean, you guys should be busy today hitting some tons of subscribe buttons.
Yes.
And if you don't, then why not? Why not? And the only excuse I can have is I've already subscribed. I'm liking that one. But,
I like that one.
Yeah, but if there's another excuse, it ain't working on here. It ain't working. So come on, show us the love. This is the cost of the readings. Is just
that's it.
And consider the third eye. Consider the third eye when you're hitting that button. That's my third eye. I'm tapping my third eye because that's what we are. We'll open you up to lots of ideas.
A lot.
Yep. And then there's Miss Susan. I just did Bonnie, by the way. I just popped over Bonnie. This is the love reading right there. The love.
The love, honey. Go check out.
Absolutely.
And she has love readings for the week. For the week for each zodiac sign.
Oh, does she have readings for the week?
I said love.
Because that's just like, okay.
I said love.
Yes, because somebody else.
That's what I said. Y'all need to make sure that you are subscribed to Sonoran Mystic Tarot because there's some things.
Like this.
Like that.
The reading for Aries for July 29th to August 4th. Yes, you saw it. You saw it, right? That handsome mug on that shot. My hair looks a little lighter there, but
Yeah. But that's good. That's all good. But listen, he's back, y'all. He's back with the weeklies. And
if you have Aquarius in your sign anywhere, there you go. So Aquarius, let's be hitting some buttons. And and if you wanted a free copy of my book, you got a proper, easy way to do it.
Easy.
If you go and you watch these videos and you hit subscribe first, because of course subscribe, make sure you're subscribing, and then you comment. For every video you comment on, I will put your name in a hat at the end of the month, and whoever's drawn from that hat will get a free copy of my book, The Ultimate Power Within. Information available on Amazon and Audible, and hard copy, soft copy, and ebook.
Yes.
So, and when you tell me you tell me which one you want. Would it be the soft copy, the ebook, or the Audible? I'll send it to you. The good part about the paper, though, is that when I send it to you, you'll have my signature, my autograph, the book to you. Okay. So it takes you nothing to click on there, watch a few minutes, watch all of it if you want, and more importantly, leave a comment so you're entered into it. I have 6 of them up right now. This is Cancer, and then Capricorn.
Yes.
And then Gemini. I'm popping through them quick because in the chat you can click on them too. But by doing this, it puts them in the chats. And then Leo. And then tomorrow morning, the other 6 will be posted. They are already saved in YouTube. And so I'm going to pop them up real quick. And if you want to, you can, again, save that information in the chat. But these are the other ones. So there you go. So check them out. And again,
the links are in the chat.
Yep.
Yep,
they pop up in the chat, so you can use them. And again, if you leave a comment and you are a subscriber, you get entered for a free book. And that's $20. That's $20 deal plus the shipping and whatever. You don't pay anything. I'm giving it to you.
Yes.
So, no excuses. And if you need to learn about affirmations and you don't want to spend the money, well, damn, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. So anyway, with that said, don't forget also there's another book out there that needs a little attention, and that is Miss Shawna's planner. And so we're kind of late in the year. But you know what? There's still a lot of material in that planner. And so if you have not gotten it yet, this is definitely the way to do it. Get online and get this planner. There you go. Absolutely.
Right here.
You can get that hard copy, or you can get the digital copy. The digital copy is delivered to you immediately. The hard copy goes
immediately.
Absolutely. So,
and there is a promo code, okay, for 15% off. It is Planner 15. So when you go to the site down below, which is the link tree, you can click on that planner, and when you hit the checkout, put that promo code in so you can get your discount.
I love that. I love that opportunity. Since mine's sold on Amazon, it doesn't give me that freedom to do that. It's kind of a bummer, you know. Yeah. But oh well.
We do have a website, though.
I do have a website, and
we do have a website, though.
Good point. But I haven't set up the currency thing yet, so
okay.
I got to get to it. I'm way behind.
It's all right. We're catching up.
Exactly.
We catch up here.
Exactly. And this is, of course, the book, my book on Amazon. So again, if you
why didn't the QR code come up?
It should be up. It's not up.
It is. I don't see it on the screen.
What? All right.
There we go.
What are you
doing? It's a little delay today. What is going on?
Yeah, you know, for me, it still hasn't come up yet. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. It is.
Yes, I actually have. So it will go on pre-sale. Let me answer that one. It will be on pre-sale in August. I mean, in October. So to get everything flowing, so you can have it before the new year. So I'm working on that. Me and Spirit Chat. But this one, the newer one, is going to have, you know, it's going to be different from the first one and a lot of more information. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, we are definitely in pre-shadow retrograde, child. We don't want to talk about that right now. That's why everything's messing up.
So let's see, Shawna, let's get to it. Who are you drawn to first today? Who gets
Actually, let's go with the first person that put a question in. Let's see who did. I don't know if we do no pregnancy predictions here. I wouldn't even know how to do any of that.
Whoever did the pregnancy prediction question, one of the best things you can do is if you have a necklace, if you wear a necklace or you wear a ring, you can ask your own energies the question, and what you can do is use it as a pendulum while Sean is getting the energy of what the other stuff. Get the one thing that I would say is that get again, if you don't have a pendulum, use a necklace and what you want to do, or a ring, and put a ring on a string or on a chain. And then what you want to do is make sure that you hold the device with your strong arm. So if you're a right-handed person, hold it with the right hand. If you're left-handed, hold it. And then steady the arm so where it does not move. Again, don't cheat. Don't cheat, because it's easy to cheat, but we're not doing the cheat. If you really want an answer, if you want a true valid answer, cheating is not going to work, because you know you didn't do it like you're supposed to. And then you take it and you hold it like this, and make sure you steady it with the other hand so where it is not moving. Repeat, is not moving. And then let it go. Make sure, again, it's not moving. And then ask it a question that you know is a yes or no answer, where you know the answer. Okay. So again, the easiest one is my name, whatever. And watch the thing start moving. If it moves whatever direction, back and forth, sideways, rolling around, it doesn't matter. That's your yes answer. If you've asked a yes question that you know is a yes, ask a second yes question and see if it does the same thing. And if you want to test it one more, go back to the third one and ask a no question and see if it moves differently. Once you confirm that you've put your energy, again, and that's why I say a necklace, a piece of jewelry, because it's your energy is all over it. You've been wearing it. Once you do that, then put it over. You can put it over your belly. You can do whatever you want, or just ask the question. You don't have to put it over the belly, but I'm saying because it'll make your mind think, focus on the belly, because you'll be putting it over it. And then ask the question, boy, girl. Again, two questions, boy, girl, and see the difference. You'll be very surprised if you do it properly. And again, you're putting your energy to it. I guarantee the boy and girl will not get the same answer. And that's why you need the clarifier at first of what is a yes and what is a no. Because again, if you say boy and it moves in the yes direction, it does what a yes would do, then you know. If it says girl and it does not move in a yes direction, that means it's probably not, and therefore, so do that. I know it's gonna. It doesn't take. It takes no time. It takes no energy. It just takes focus, because you really want to focus it. And again, devote the time to it that you need to ensure that you're getting the message you want, and you can answer your own question. And I've had people online. Last week, I had a woman ask another question, was a yes, no. I said, you don't need me. And I walked through the process with her, and then I drew a card for her at the same time. And my card was in sync with what her pendulum had told her. She used a necklace. She had her own necklace. She took it off and she used it, and she was explaining what she was doing. And again, it's amazing how you don't need training for it. You don't need anything else but faith, energy, and confidence. If you do those three things, and trust that it'll work, and do not cheat it. Because again, if you cheat it, you'll know you cheated it. It's like, don't do the cheat thing.
Right.
But if you steady your arm, I'm telling you, and you steady your arm and you balance that thing out, it will start moving. Your energy goes through it. And it's interesting, because somebody asked me that in class the other day, 2 weeks ago or something. We were doing that in class, and people were like, does it really work? And I showed them in class. And then 2 other people had the pendulum, and they did it as well. And you could see the arm was not moving. There was no movement from the body whatsoever. And yet the energy does move, because again, we are energy. And this is not to plug the book, but I'm going to plug the book. This is what the book's about. The book is about the energy and how we use that energy. We tap that energy to change our environment. And so that's the energy that you're going to use. So have faith that you have the energy, faith that you can commute that energy. You can convey that energy into your pendulum, and the pendulum will give the answer you need. Okay.
Yes. Yes, indeed. I love my pendulum. I have a crystal at the bottom of mine. And this is Super 7, but I have some others. I love pendulums.
And you sell them too, right? Over here?
No.
You don't sell pendulums? You sell jewelry though.
Yes, I sell the jewelry.
Yep.
You know, pendulums are kind of hard to come by, because I'm kind of picky at them. Because if I'm picky, I want that for my. Trust me, I put in a lot of work for these. Yes. When it comes to research, to everything, when it comes to products and jewelry and things like that, and where the energy comes from, so just like that.
And just like this, the face care products and stuff. Yeah. All this is natural, and it's organic, and it's not, and it's made by Shawna. It's not made in some place else where they ship it over and you put a label, and that's not. No. Shawna makes the makes the products.
Make it, child. This is where you get that glow from.
Yes, and she's working on some. She told me the other day we were talking, and she's working on some soaps, and it has to sit for a number of weeks. And I'm like, what? And it's like, so next time you see the price of a good quality homemade soap, know that it's not store-bought where they put it through something that dries it out quickly. This is the process, and that time is money. And so to pay a little more, you're paying a little more because the quality is there, the love is there. So
yeah, of course. Yep. So Ty Jackson, are you still here? Because there is a quick answer for your question.
Let me find his question.
Can you confirm that you are still here? Because you came early in, and we were yapping a little bit.
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
Me? Yap? Never.
Us? What? Yeah, Ty Jackson. We haven't read for him in a long time.
No. No, as in yes, you're right. We haven't read for him. Not
yes.
I was like, well, better clarify that. And no, we haven't exactly.
Yeah. Will someone accept my? Oh yeah. Before we do the cards, I have a new deck today. I was thinking about somebody when I got this deck, because they use this deck all the time. But I'm going to be using this deck as well. The Gilded Tarot. And you have that code. Yes, you have the code.
Indeed. Oh, yes. Oh,
you have the code?
Deck. Yes, I have the code.
Oh, now.
I'm getting started. It's been a while. I'm missing my cues. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Where is it?
Oh, now that was an easy setup.
I know, it was wake up. Lord have mercy. Yes, indeed. Yeah, if you ever want this deck, it is amazing. And Shawna,
it is amazing.
It's a great deck, and the visuals are quite wonderful.
As they fall
now
out.
They're all over the floor.
Yes.
Yes. But I mean, look at this. Look at the strength of this card and the colors and the beauty of
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Or the Ace of Swords. Look at this, folks. I mean, the images are amazing. So
Yeah. Well, listen, if those fell out, that's the read for Ty. What fell out?
the first one is this one is on the keyboard. This one came to the keyboard. So
Mm-hmm.
you're worried too much about it. You're worried too much. You just, again, you can't control it. Once the application's in, you can't control it. So it's like, don't worry about it. Make sure that you have everything in order. This is you working, making sure the application is complete. If it's not, go back over it, make sure it's complete. If there's something missing, make sure that you understand what you needed to do to get that application put through. And then let the process work itself through. Now you're going to be, again, worrying and pacing and wondering and so forth, but let it work itself through. But I do see the news coming in. And again, the abundance card means good news. So yes, you're going to get what you're looking for. Yes, the abundance card, and it's a new, young energy. So again, it's a new thing, which again is a yes to that. So that question, and it's interesting because here's a star card. So again, this is lining up.
Yeah.
It's part of your alignment, so you're good. And again, it's interesting too because the next card is the Justice card.
Boom.
So this card is like, you did the work, you put the thing in, you made sure it's right. Once you put it right, you'll get what you want. You're good to go that way. And then and again, it's been a bit of a process for you. So I can see why you're worried, but you got there. You're getting there, and there's an ace. So the ace is the new. So
yeah,
I can't give you so much more. Lord knows it's already there.
It fell out already. So I was just like, well, they're going to read. I got not the right time. Only because this is based off of that already had came out. But when your cards had fell out, I was like, no, you go ahead first. But this is a confirmation of like getting things together. And it's really, really out of your control. This is about trust. This is about patience. When you had that Temperance card, the first card that you had showed when that came out, that was straight patience. But you also have the Ten of Wands here. And the Ten of Wands is saying it's coming.
Yep. The work is done.
Patience. Yep. So, and that burden, you're letting it go. Yep. That whole feel. But boy, you are in your mind so much with this negativity. Okay. Stay positive in this, because when you change your mindset, things work out better, you know. And to help you with that is make sure you purchase that book, that affirmations book, because you want to speak these things. Yes. You want to speak these things to you instead of, well, this ain't happened yet, so I don't know about this, or I don't know what to. You're gonna bring in so much doubt. You're gonna bring in so much of energy of what is going on, and you're gonna feel so lost. But you're giving the energy to the wrong thing, where it's a domino effect. One after another, because you got this negative thinking, and it's like, well, nothing is being said, or I'm not getting any information. You have no control over the process. You got to let it happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And you have the Queen of Swords. Okay. And the Queen of Swords, in this case, I feel like this is putting you in a better position of just looking at things differently. And the Queen of Swords don't wait around. The Queen makes it happen. So it's like, okay, if you need to change some things up, change them up. If you need to make some different moves, make those moves, So that's what I have for you. And what did I say? I was just see, the new journey is coming. Yep. This is the Fool right here. You have the Sun. That's why I was just talking about staying optimistic, staying in the positive. And you have the Five of Pentacles here. So it's like that recruit, that replenish. This is what's coming back for you. But I also feel like if you feel like you're at a loss, it's only temporary. This is only temporary. Okay. So it's saying the same thing that we were saying before.
And Ty, what I would suggest to you is come up with an affirmation. I'll give you a quick one, but you should, again, remember, affirmations should be personalized, specific, and they should be positive. and make sure, so as you put this together, make sure that you change it to fit your words, however you would say them. Again, don't use my words necessarily, even though I'm always great with words.
Did you see that we did it at the same time?
Exactly. Anyway, but you should say something like, I'm thrilled with and thankful that I have my new apartment and I'm settled in. And leave it at something like that. And again, if you want to get specific to one bedroom, say it, but it doesn't necessarily need to be, because again, it's your new apartment. And say it when you say it 3 times in the morning. Say it when you mean it when you say it. If you do not mean it, do not say it, because again, you're wasting your time and your energy and it will not come through. But say it when you mean it when you say it with a positive slant. And again, saying it, I am loving my new apartment and thankful for my new apartment, whatever you want to do. But most important, and again, make sure you're giving thanks and gratitude, because again, thank the world, the universe, for giving you what it is you've been asking for. But remember, it needs to be positive and present tense and personal and specific. So when you say it as it has already happened. And therefore you're telling universe it's done. And the universe will say, okay, it's done. We're going to make it happen. So again, use your affirmations, use the positivity. The more that you draw in the negative energy, the more that you draw on, oh my gosh, I don't know. It's going to be delayed. As soon as you say it's going to be delayed, guess what's going to happen? You're drawing in the delay. Oh, I'm not going to get it. Well, guess what? You won't. You won't, because you just told yourself you won't. And again, it's amazing, people. As much as I remind people about the positive words that we use and using positive words, it's the same on the reverse. If you're using those negative words, if you're putting that negative energy out, don't be surprised if it comes back to you. If you are dwelling in the negative, all you get is negative. And I'm telling you, change your mindset. The neuroplasticity that is in your brain will help you change your mindset. You can change. You can retrain the brain. And when you retrain the brain then can see things in a positive way. We are built, and I hate to say this, but scientifically it is, and it says it in the book even, because of the scientific research that's been done. We are scientifically built to go to the negative because of our fight or flight, the fight or flight fear that we're born with. And so we instantly go to the negative, and you can retrain the brain to put the same situation in front of you and then hit it from a different point of view, which is a more positive point. And when you do, you can draw in that negative energy and say, you know what, not mine. I'm not owning it, because even though it's part of who I was, it's not part of who I am. Right. And you hit it from a positive side and then see the world change. And seeing the world change in a positive way and seeing it through a positive set of eyes, man, I tell you what, the world shifts. It's like they talk about rose-colored glasses. Well, guess what? Those rose-colored glasses do a lot for you to help you understand that you don't have to wallow in the negative. You can celebrate the positive.
Right. Absolutely. Same thing that I said before. Stay in the positive. You have to. Anytime you're wanting to manifest something, you think it's going to manifest into rainbows and all of that. No, you have to put your work in as well. But you also got to be cognizant of when you tell the universe something, the universe don't know if it's positive or negative. The universe said, all right, you asked me for this is what I'm going to give you. And when you sit in that negative, guess what's being manifested? Okay, negative. So get out of that pessimism energy. I know it's kind of crazy because of all the things that's going on, and you have your delays, you have all of these things, deadlines and things like that. But at the end of the day, you take this breath of saying, I done gave it to Spirit. I done gave it to the universe. Here's my affirmation, because I already have it. It's just waiting on me.
Yep.
I already have it. Yep. That apartment is already mine. But you know what? Don't limit what you're asking for. Think big.
Yep.
Like what Don said. Don't say it's a 1-bedroom, because you might find a hell of a deal for a 2 or a 3. That you can pay for a 1.
Yep.
So take that breath, personalize your affirmations. And this is a great time. Release your fear. Release the worry that is lingering around. Release that. So when you release that, what you got to put in place? You got to put something in place of what you're releasing. What you put in place of that release is that wonderful affirmation that Don gave you. So get out of that mess. Okay. Get out of the mess. Get positive. Because it's already yours. It's here. It's showing you. But it's a process. Okay. It's definitely a process. And I want to say real quick to everybody, thank y'all for showing support of doing the QR codes. We greatly, greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And clicking on the links and all of that. Y'all showing us love today. And that was a way of welcome back.
Yeah, and we just passed the 4444. Do you see that?
Oh,
44 minutes, 44 seconds. It's like, and we're showing gratitude at what better time than the force?
And see what I'm saying? So as doors is opening for all y'all, it's just opening up for us too, huh?
As my nose itches.
Right.
What's going on
there?
there?
Coming through. Somebody coming through. I won't be surprised.
Last night we had a few visitors I wasn't expecting. It's like, what? But it's interesting, Shawna. Last night I had to explain. and it's hard to explain because it's sometimes hard to understand, even for me. I got two energies coming through, right? One came through first was an energy that was a grandmother, right? Mm-hmm. And so she was there. But then the second energy that was there was not a mediumship hit, but it was a psychic hit that somebody had imprinted on themselves about somebody. And so it's like that person and what that person's image of them was coming through strongly because that person needed to hear. She heard it, but she didn't hear it. And so it was imprinted on her and she needed to hear it. But it was interesting. You have to explain people it. And so when you talk about people coming in, it's amazing how you can have people come in who are spirits who have crossed over and all those things like that. And yet there are also times where we get a hit from an individual who's crossed over, but it's not them who's coming through. It's their energies that imprinted on somebody else. And that person needed to be reminded of that person or that experience or whatever. And so when you explain that, it's kind of difficult. And so it's fascinating, folks, when you carry with you a lifetime of experience in your energy field. And that lifetime of experience is what we tap into when we are being told what you need to know. And sometimes the spirits know that you aren't going to listen to us. Even when you came to us, you're not going to listen to us unless we tell you what you want to hear. Yes. And so they'll say, hey, then tap into this energy that was part of that person's life experience because that person has told him or her what you're getting ready to tell them, but they won't listen to you, but they'll listen to that because they'll remember having been told by somebody they care about. And that's a unique lesson. So sometimes when we get hits, folks, if we tell you that it's a psychic hit versus a mediumship hit, that's kind of one of the reasons why that happens. But it was interesting last night when it happened because I had to explain it. And even today, I'm stumbling over a little bit because again, it's hard to understand. But remember, you are a collective life experience. Everything around you is that collective life experience, and it sits in your energy field. And so when you need to have a message, sometimes it's easier if you just draw on the people who've been around you in your lifetime and let them tell you because you won't trust us, but you'll know that you'll trust what you saw and experienced.
Absolutely. Like, hold on, wait a minute. You sure about what you're saying?
It goes back to like the love readings. So people ask you the question and then they know the answer, but then you tell them and they're like, oh, they're combative. It's like, well then, why'd you come through?
So what you asking me for?
Exactly. Lord have
mercy. Did you mean to answer this question for Melissa?
No. That was just she was just unless you have an answer. I was just showing you that.
Oh no. I saw it too. They got my nose over here itching. That means either a kid is trying to play with me or what. Usually when my nose is just one kid's, but it's not like the itch, like outside itch, like I was getting. Do you want to pick someone else or?
No, go for it. Mm-hmm.
Sean G.
Sean G. Let me find Sean G. Sean G. I got it.
I think it's a general. Thank you, Sean. Sean, are you still here? By the way. Yay!
And is it general, Sean, or is it specific? And don't say love, because I'll just pop it over.
It won't be today.
Exactly.
So it is a general. Okay. We're going to go with general, not love.
Oh no, I see those
feel like
hearts.
I've
I'm
been
hoping
read
hearts are
for.
for us and not about what you're asking. General, good. Okay. Don't worry me, Sean. Don't get me don't get
I'm
me
not.
upset.
I'm not. I'm not gonna get your blood pressure up. I'm not. It will not come up. Not by me.
Bless their
Let
heart.
me tell you something, Sean. Sean. You got 3 cards already of straight major arcana.
Ooh. Some big
This
one
major
wrong.
arcana, I can't even pull no more because I think I don't know what's going on in your life, but there's some changes that's happening, and I love this for you because you got the Death card. When the Death card comes up, that means you are the one that's making the changes. You is the one making the necessary changes. You are welcoming in. If you ain't, I'm telling you, you should. You are welcoming in transformation. You are in a period in your life right now where it's like new things are coming to you in the positive. Okay. You know, when I say that, people assume when you get the Death card, oh, something bad is about to happen just because it's the Death card. But no, this means the old stuff has died out. This new thing, but guess who's walking in with the new thing? You are. You are the one that's bringing in the new thing. Okay? It's not a Tower card. You didn't get hit upside the head. Okay? But what is being open is you. You are the one that's bringing in the abundance. You are walking towards that. I mean, riding a horse, whatever you want to do, but you're going towards it. Okay? You do have the Judgment card here. So this is indicating a rebirth. Told you this is you done died and you done re-risen. Okay? And on top of that, this is opening you up to blessings. Okay? There is a blessing that's happening. There is a gift being given to you. So much so I told you gotta, and these are beautiful images. This Chariot card here, child. This is like I'm sitting on my throne. I'm actually, my statues are walking me in. My it's bringing balance. Everything is balanced right now. But this is the confidence. This is the whole level of victory, overcoming. All right. Ooh, yeah. You have the Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords. You know, it's like you're doing what's best for you. Others may not understand or get what you're going through or get where you're going. They don't need to. It ain't for them. But what's best for you, you keeping that behind. Okay. And it's not even, you're not even allowing it. Yeah, it may mess with you mentally because they try to come at you mentally. With the Five of Swords, this is all mental. But you're like, I ain't got time for none of that. Because I'm making the right changes. You also have the Queen of Cups. I feel like you are putting yourself first. And when you put yourself first, but this is that reminder to put yourself first. And you are filling the cup up. You are making sure, wait a minute, what's going on with my cup? Everybody else's cup's cool. I got everybody else. So what's going on with mine? Okay. And that's what the energy I'm getting with you. Big major changes happening. Life changes are happening. And this is on the up. And you are the one that's making it happen. I love that for you. Love. I know I'm just like a little extra with it right now. I'm so done. You have the Sun. Abundance coming. That's 3. No, that's 4 major arcana. Usually when you get 2, it's on the verge of that third one and something big is about to happen in your life. When you get 3 off the gate and you got the Sun right here, hunty. Stay optimistic, stay positive, stay in that sun. Maybe it's like you need to get out and be in the sun. You know, get out in nature, ground yourself, get some vitamin D, not the other, but from the sun. So that's what I have for you, my love.
Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm ghost hunting, if you know what I mean.
Not no ghost hunting, honey.
Yeah, some little troll popped up, and I'm trying to find them, and I thought I
There's
blocked
another
them.
one too.
Yeah, I hit two of them, but one of them did not. Yeah, so I'm 1 second more, and I'm gonna make sure that they're blocked on Facebook because I don't want them messing with anybody. Yep,
Oh,
nope.
you went walking this morning. Good. Good. Yes.
Okay, I got rid of them. There you go. I had to track them down. You know, I knew on one of the pages, I just didn't know exactly which one, and there's a little delay in them popping up, so it's like, okay.
Yeah, it is. It is a slight delay.
Yeah,
that we are having.
yeah. I'm telling you, folks, be careful. Be very careful, people, because the scammers are getting better at what they do. And when you see them, and the good part is if there's a good part, the scammers like today have been using different names, but there are times you'll see them in our own lives come on as naturally divine tarot, goddess tarot, or some other variation that misses. It takes one letter or something, but when you look at it, they use all of our images, all of everything else. They just tweak a word or whatever, or they put an underscore someplace. Be careful. First and foremost, Shawna or I, neither one, nor Shawna nor I, either one, will ask you and solicit your business. We have too much going on in our lives. We can't do that. We don't have time.
We don't solicit.
Exactly. So and general, and thank goodness we have enough folks who come our way and approach us for readings. And so again, that's what we ask of everybody. If you notice, it's not here right now, but you'll see it real quick. We put these on down here because people will email us and ask for readings, and then we do private readings for them. If you have not approached us, the chances are that if you receive something from us, it's not from us. And so do not click on a button, do not follow a link, do not allow yourself to fall for anything. And again, unfortunately, even some of the savvier people have fallen for it because these people are getting better at scamming. So again, you will, for our private readings, we do charge. And but you will know it because you initiated the conversation and not us. Okay, so make sure you pay attention to that and make sure that you don't allow yourself to fall for something. We get it every once in a while. We'll get a thing. Somebody asked for a reading and they didn't get it. You didn't ask me. You didn't, and you're like, well, but you asked me for a reading. I'm like, no, I didn't ask for anything. Again, and when they look, they're like, oh man, you're right, it's not me. So pay a little attention. Don't fall for the scammers because they will take advantage of you, and they do take advantage of you. And they use all of our same information. They use everything. So the ones that pop up here often are very much obvious. And when I say here, I'm talking about my screen because right beside here is where we have all of our chats. On your screen, it doesn't show up there. I don't know where it shows up on everybody's individual screens because it depends on which device you're on. But the most important thing to know is if you see me pop up in my own live asking for you to click a button to get a reading from me, that doesn't even make sense. Why would that be? It's like the only things I do is if you notice when I do a caption like this, like say I'll put my shirt up, which is the abundance shirt. That does put a caption which says it's from me, but it's from me because I put it on the screen. So it makes sense. So if you notice this one, it'll say Sonoran Mystic Tarot and then t-shirt. That one is me. But again, if you get something where I'm asking you on my own live to click here to get a reading, it's not me. And the same thing for Shawna. Please don't do that. And for Angie and for Julie and for Susan and for Bonnie, don't do it because you're going down a rabbit hole. As Angie would say, let me pull it up here. As Angie would say,
no, don't do it. No.
Yeah, don't do it. So because again, there's a hook at the end of that. There's a hook.
Yes.
And usually it includes your bank account. So, I know. So who are you next drawn to, Miss Shawna? Oh, you know what? I didn't read for Shawna.
Read for Shawna.
Yeah.
And I will look because I saw somebody new come in. Somebody new came in, so I was just going back. So as you read,
Sean, the one thing that I got was your energy. Your energy is part of. Please don't be insulted by this, but you asked the question. Your energy is part of your problem. Your energy is you are so into some of the cycle that has gone around, and so you're kind of caught in this whirlwind of of negativity that breeds negativity, that breeds negativity, that breeds negativity. It's like, again, it's that circle, the vicious circle. So what I need you to do is I need you to break that cycle, break that circle. And I need you to, first of all, shift your paradigm. A paradigm shift is required and desired if you want to move forward. So I like that, required and desired, right? That's pretty good.
Right?
Right?
That's a song, huh?
I know, Lord have mercy. What is it? Your advice is neither required nor desired. Anyway, so but in this case, it is, because that's what I'm doing.
That's a read. That's a shade.
Exactly. Yes, I got to remember that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Especially when somebody pops in who wants to give me a helping hand. I don't think so. Anyway, so and we have Miss Elliott, was it T.S. Eliot, T.S. Madison to do that.
T.S. Madison.
Yes, we haven't pulled her out in a while. You know what? I need to dust her off.
Let somebody come in and try today.
Exactly. I need to dust off Miss T.S. Madison. Anyway, but the point is very clearly for you, Sean. Paradigm shift, energy shift is necessary. Make sure that we start putting out positive thoughts, positive energy, and start, again, surrounding ourselves with that. When you wake up in the morning, if you're not doing your affirmations, you need to be doing the affirmations. I don't need to repeat it. You've heard many times what I've said about affirmations. I wrote the damn book about it. So, it's right there, and you can look at it online, but I'm not marketing the book for that purpose in the sense of this conversation. What I'm saying about this conversation is that I need you to understand that the power is within. Sean, you have the power in you to make the shift, but you have to do it. No one can do it for you. So what I need you to do is in the morning, I need you to wake up. I need you to say thanks to the universe. I need you to speak out thanks universe. I need you to give gratitude to the universe. Give at least 3 things. When you wake up, 3 things that you can be grateful for. And if you can genuinely tell me that you can't find 3 things in any given morning to be thankful for, and you're sincere about it, then somebody needs to come and the universe needs to give you a 2x4 upside the head, because again, first of all, you woke up. Second of all, you're 6 feet up instead of 6 feet down, if you know what I'm saying. There's 2 things every morning. There's the first 2 things that possible. The third thing is that you can breathe, you can read, you can talk, you have the ability to communicate. You have the ability to get out of the house and do something. You have the freedom to get out of the house and do something.
The freedom.
I can't even, I can go on and on all day about things that before you even get into the feelings and the emotions. There are so many things that you'd be thankful for just because you woke up this morning. And then you put on top of that, okay, man, I may be in a financial crisis, but I have a roof over my head. So again, you can focus on, I'm in a financial crunch, or do you have a roof over your head? I have a car in the parking lot. I have in the driveway or in the garage, depending. If you're like most people, the garage is filled with stuff. It's in the driveway, which means, hey, what if you have a garage full of stuff? You have abundance. You have things. You've collected things over your lifetime. You have memories. You can be thankful for your family. There's times where you're not thankful for your family, and that would not work. But even in those moments, there are things that your family gave you. There's things that life has given you. So start with the thankfulness and gratefulness in the morning. Thank the spirits and the universe for giving you things and for helping you to do and accomplish. And then when you start moving through life in the morning, as you see people, don't walk by them and instead say good morning. It's amazing the feeling. I tell people this over and over again. It's amazing the feeling when you say good morning to somebody and you catch them look eye to eye and you say good morning. Don't do it for them. If you don't want to do it for them, don't do it for them. Do it for you. Because when you say good morning, you're thinking, oh, it is a good morning. And because you're thinking it's a good morning, you're making a good morning. Again, it's that positive thinking. And how much does it cost? How much does it cost you to be thankful and grateful to the universe, to be thankful and enough to say good morning? And you know what? If they scowl at you, that's on them. That's on them. You don't have to own their energy. But guess what? You may have changed their energy because when you said good morning to them, you acknowledge them. You may be the first person on that day or in a few days that have acknowledged them. You may have altered their entire time because they may be in a funk because they're like, I'm going through life and nobody sees me. And for one day, for one moment, for 1 second, because you did something that was not about you, but yet benefited you by saying good morning, you acknowledge they exist. And in so doing, you may have changed their whole trajectory for the day just with a simple Good morning. So again, start with you, change your energy, put out that energy in the morning, put out the positive energy in the morning. Do not let other people, don't absorb their energy, don't absorb it, because you are an empath, and I'm thinking you've heard that before, and you absorb too much energy from other people. What I would suggest is make sure you put that shield on and say, you know what, I'm not taking energies today. Today I'm giving energies. I'm giving energies. Flip the
Yes.
script. Okay. So Sean, do that for me and you will see a difference within a week. You're going to back next week. You're going to come back next week and I'm giving you homework. You're going to do this for 1 week and then come back next week. And I want you to tell me that you did it every day, that you gave thankfulness and gratitude, and you found 3 things to do it with, that you said good morning and told people good morning, at least 2 to 3 people a day, good morning. Do that for 7 days. And when you come back next week, I want you to tell me that it did not affect you in some way. Because when you tell me it didn't affect you, I'm going to have to look at you and say,
Bullshit.
really?
Bullshit.
Yeah, I'm calling you. I'm calling you now. Give me the receipts, because it does change. It does work. It really does.
Right. But see, so that is the answer to your question of how do you, because I saw you type the question, how can I do a paradigm shift? Now you got homework. That's exactly what you're going to do.
Yep.
Exactly what you're going to do.
And you got it right from the author. You didn't have to read the book necessarily for that lesson, but there are tons more in the book. So, but again, you got it from the author. And the good part about it is that when you try it and you come back and say, okay, no, how do we do the next step?
Yes.
And Sean and I will walk you through this. God, folks, you are not alone. You're not alone. When you come and you give us, and you say, hey, what we're doing, where we at, whatever, we'll walk with you. We'll walk the walk with you. And if you say, okay, if I'm taking my first step, what do I do? And then we give you some advice. If you follow that advice and then you take that first step, or better yet, you don't take the advice even, and you come back and say, I didn't take your advice. What do I do? Well, then we revisit it with you. But more importantly, we'll walk through you. We'll help you walk through the next step and the next step and the next step. You are not alone. No one out there. Once you connected to us, you're part of the family. So you are now part of us. You are not alone. And you're welcome to come back over and over again to say, okay, where now? What next step? Don't come back here and ask. Let me be clear about this, because this is one thing that drives us absolutely crazy. If you come back every week and you ask me the same damn question, and you ask Susan when she's on live, and you ask Julie when she's on live, and you ask Bonnie, and you're asking the same question and you're getting it over and over week after week, that we don't like, because that doesn't make sense. Because again, what are you waiting for? Are you shopping for an answer? Are you shopping for a specific thing? No. But if you come back and you say, hey, you gave me this advice, you gave me this guidance, I took it, it moved the goalpost a little bit more. Now, can you give me some more to take you to the next step?
Right.
We love that. But if you're asking the same question every week, don't be surprised if you get the look, the cut eyes. Yes, exactly. The lower glasses, the cut eyes. Absolutely. And, or even yet you get us fired up at the wrong time and we're going to read you. We're going to call you out.
Right. Another thing I do want to add to the point that you're was making, what we absolutely love, and we love the confirmation of you following those steps, but here's the thing. A lot of other readers, they don't tell you your step. They just say, all right, bam, this is what's happening, or this is okay. So wait, so how do I get to B? How do I get to C? Because I'm at A right now and I'm kind of still stuck. What do I do? With us as readers, this is the part where we go above and beyond to help you help yourself, instead of finding that magic pill or magic solution and figure and go from there. No, you won't believe. So this is indicating new beginnings. And so this is what we help you with, because at the end of the day, by you figuring it out and you doing what you need to do as far as in you, it's a greater reward. Okay. The universe, spirit sees that you are taking things serious. It's not just, okay, so this is what we're going to do, and then you go from there. No. Go from, all right, I need to keep being consistent. I need to keep asking, what are my next steps? What are my next steps? Because this is the part of getting uncomfortable. We've been comfortable for a very, very long time. Okay. So now we are in a stage in our lives where we got to get uncomfortable. And then the uncomfortable becomes comfortable, if that makes sense. Okay. Because you're going to constantly get uncomfortable. Because your dreams are going to get bigger. Your goals are going to be totally different from what your goals were in 2023, or even what they were last week. It's different because now you got a bigger dream. You got a bigger everything. And that's the whole point. We lose ourselves when we may not get exactly what we want, but in that time, it's not for you. What's meant for you, it will come to you. Now, when it does come, it can be way bigger than what you expect it to be. That's something better. That's what you're opening yourself and allowing yourself to be open for. Is that something better? Like, all right, Spirit, give me this, or give me something better. Okay. And be very clear of what it is that you are seeking, what your desire is. Okay. Because the desire is like that fire, that passion. That's that gets you going. Now the rest is, all right, so how you get there? What do you do? How do you get to the next thing? So, hey, I need to make this move. I need to call this person. I need to step out of this box. I need to push myself. I need to get up earlier. I need to say my affirmations. I need to pour more into myself. That's what this is about. You can't just let spirit in the universe do everything for you and you do nothing. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. It's gonna get you complaints of, well, it didn't get my way this one. I'm just gonna sit this one out and I'm gonna wait till. Why wait? Go do. We forget to be. When we are human beings, we forget to be. So be.
And it's one of the things that they say, are you accepting life or are you leading it? If you're just accepting life and flowing with it, then you got a problem because, again, you're not charting the course. You're allowing the course to be charted for you. Again, lead your life. Make sure you take control. And one of the ways to take control, and again, I talk about this planner. We've talked about it a lot of times, but there's so many hidden talent, so many hidden traits in this planner. And one of the things is that at the beginning of every month, Shawna gives questions, general questions that help you think. They help you think outside the box and take you to think about things that you should open up, ideas, concepts, those things. And then you take those ideas and concepts and then run with them. So it's amazing how again, this planner allows you to use Shawna's keys, Shawna's tools to trigger something more inside you and then move forward, which is great. And then of course, so again, it's all about the focus is you. The focus is of you. You is in the whole. Okay. And so remember that the change starts with you. The ideas start with you. The beginnings of anything fresh and new is within you already. It's the power within, which is again the name of my
all
book.
within.
It's been with you. Yes.
Right.
So have that faith and confidence and then move forward with it. Don't sit back and wait, because you know what? Again, if you think that somehow you are entitled, that you have somehow whatever, guess what? The universe doesn't see it quite that way. The universe is like, you know what? If you work with me and we'll work together. But if you sit back and think, okay, I'm gonna say, I'll just sit here until it comes. Well, enjoy your long vacation. It's gonna be boring because you'll be sitting for a long time.
It is. You will. What you waiting on?
Exactly.
To make the first move? Okay. So you made the first move, and do you not think that first move was productive? Did you not think that first move was wasted? No, that first move was the hardest. Now, the second hardest part is staying in that energy. Okay. Getting that motivation up. And here's the thing, closed mouths don't get fed, honey. So you have to ask what you need in your life. I call them demands, because bump that. Let me ask you something real quick. No, this is what I demand, spirit. This is what I demand, because this is serious stuff. But if that's your energy, don't be afraid to ask for it.
Yep.
A lot of times we get afraid to ask for, those things, because like you said, we were programmed to think in the negative, to be in the negative. Or like, you can't do this. When you was told no as a kid, you bust out crying and like, what? No. No. Now, when someone say no, why? Why? Because you can't tell me no and say I can't do it. Why? Give me a good reason. Now, after that reason, does it involve me putting hands on anybody? But I'm just saying, don't be afraid to ask for Spirit to help you, your angels to place those right people in your path that will help you reach your goal. Don't be afraid. I guess a lot of times people are afraid to ask that question because they don't know what the result going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then they like, oh, I wasn't ready. No, you was ready. You just didn't expect it to pan out the way it did.
Exactly. You didn't expect for life to be, blunt.
Right.
It's like,
but
that's not the answer I wanted.
Right. But at the same time, you're like, okay, are you ready for that? This is when Spirit comes in and say, you're not ready quite yet because you ain't overcome this. I need you to overcome this so I can give you that. What's taking so long? What is taking so long? So there we go. I know Sean is like, dang, y'all still on me?
She's like, I don't know if
I'm I thought I was done. But that was for everybody too.
Absolutely. More people needed to hear that than just Sean. That was messaged for you specifically, Sean, but I can tell you that message was needed by so many others. Yeah. And remember, it just all starts with you guys. If nothing else, if nothing else, you walk away from here. Walk away from the fact that the power lies within, and it has always lied within. Its question is, what do you do with that power? You can do anything you want. And you set your mind to it. But if you limit yourself, remember, the limiting conversations are just as bad as the conversations that are negative. Because if you tell yourself, I can only do this, only, really, you can only. I mean, come on, think about it.
You already stopped yourself.
Exactly.
You already stopped yourself. You stopped yourself at the door before even. Oh, I got the key. I can unlock it. But no, you was in this mindset of, no, I can only get to the door. And that's it. I can't open it. Who told you could? Did you try any of the keys that you got to get in? Do you even need a key, or you need a code? So are you at the right house, first off? But that's the whole thing, when it comes to you using and understanding your power.
Absolutely. So, absolutely. So Sean, we're letting you off the hook now. You're done.
Yep. We stuck a fork in you, girl.
Exactly.
But you know what? I also feel like you are the one. That's why that death card came out. You are the one that's going to be making these changes. You are the one that's in it. Let us know. You got homework. You got a lot of homework. In 7 days, we're going to touch back. We're going to circle this, and we're going to come right back.
Yep. And I want specifics. I want you to truly do the homework. I want specifics.
Yes. You know who I was about to call? Very well explained. Talk about, damn, that was a long question. I'm about to call you up because you are new here. So welcome. HTTPS.
Do you have a question or a comment? What is a specific question?
Do you have a question? Yes. What's your question? Yes, welcome.
Is that the question?
Is that the question?
Yes, you are welcome.
Yes. What's your question? I would like to hear message from Spirit Team. All right. What you got, Don?
I hear you need to laugh more. What is it? You used to laugh a lot. You actually used to people, I mean, you had a sense of humor. You had a very strong sense of humor. You had a very engaging spirit. And over the last 2 years, I'm getting, for some reason, two, they're showing me two. So they're filling the gap. What happened over the last 2 years that has taken away your joy, taken away your laughter, taken away your spirit? It's like, I feel like you've been diminished. And so what is the story? What has happened there? Again, I just feel like your edge is missing. There's like an edge that was there, and again, you could twist the phrase. You could. I mean, people would just you could have people laughing. I just get the sense of like a comedian type situation, and then that edge has been lost. And I was trying to make things on my own, build my own business. Okay, and so you let it be. That's the it's interesting. Again, that's when you're challenged with the fact of, I'm told I need to do this, but man, it's hard because of this. And what I mean by that is, it's hard to stay positive when, again, you have to pay the bills and the money that comes in on a monthly basis is less than what's going out. And you're like, damn, I got to do a lot of things and still stay positive. But again, that positive energy is so important during those times. It was good for a second, but after that, everything fell over. But not the first time I start from scratch. Yeah, I sense that absolutely. And again, that was that energy I was picking up. But you got to find that spirit again. You got to find that positive energy. You got to find that light inside. You got to find that energy, because what happens is you draw people. You are very good at drawing people to you. And if people, again, the problem is you've hidden some of the fact that you weren't doing so well. And then you didn't tell people, because if you told people, people could come to your assistance. They could help generate interest in your business or whatever else. But you're kind of like, you thought that they knew you as this happy guy, this happy, exciting person, this wonderful energy. And then when you're not doing well, you're afraid, you don't want to let them down. But it's not about you letting them down. They would come to your rescue because you were there helping them to get through rough times with your joy, with your happiness, with your energy. So allow them to give back in kind. Okay. So I'm Polish, by the way, so my English can be broken. Not a problem. I totally get that. I mean, again, what I'm saying is not very. It's not very hard language, and so I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. Is you need to get back to the laughter, back to the joy. When you're having rough times, share with people. Let them know that it's not all happy and joy. That there are rough times, and you're going through something. When your business took a turn, and you will start another business, and that business will grow. But as it starts hitting a plateau and you're not pushing forward, make sure you share with people and say, hey, I'm needing a little help. You guys, can you help me to figure out? And again, this is the best way to do it. Anytime you want to phrase it, help me to figure it out. Help me, work with me to whatever. And therefore, that you're not throwing it on them that y'all need to fix this for me. You're saying, hey, I need your information. I need your input. I need your help. I need your assistance. People will come, and they'll come in droves to help you, because again, your laughter, your fun, your energy help them through rough times. And so they're going to want to support you. So share with them, be open a little more, because I think that one thing you did is you would draw in, because you didn't want to put it on them, a burden of you not making quite what you thought you would. But the reality is, what you did is you closed off a source of people who you helped, who now want to come back and help you. And again, this is the payoff. That's the payoff. So as you build a new business, as you get back into it, as you're building and pushing forward, make sure you tell people, include them, say, hey, look, I'm needing a little help here. Can you tell me how to find new people? Can you tell me how to get clients? Can you tell me, do you know somebody? And ask the referral. Speak out and ask for referral. Say, hey, refer me to somebody. Tell me who might need my service. Tell me who might need my product. Tell me who, whatever. And again, you're not telling them to do the work. You're telling them, hey, give me information. I'll do the work. Because again, you're not afraid of work either. You're not that kind of person. That's not the energy I'm feeling. The energy I'm feeling is you're a little bit sometimes too proud, and that you're afraid of somebody seeing you in a negative light. And because you're always in such a positive light, I'm telling you, let them see both sides of you and get back to that positive side right now. That's important. Go ahead, Shawna. What you got?
Well, you about to have a tower moment.
Tower card. Yep.
It's got to happen. But I say this to say, this is not nothing bad. This is something good for you on your behalf. Okay. This is what's needed. Okay. And this is very, very necessary, because it's got to get you uncomfortable. We just talked about this. This spirit is getting you uncomfortable. You've been comfortable for too long. So now It's time to shake your stuff up. But this is a new beginning that's coming in. Boy, are you having some inner conflict with this Five of Wands? I mean, because it's new things, unknown things is happening, things that you thought you had control of don't anymore. It's a lot of emotions that's going on, and it's a lot of, I say, resistance to the change, because change, regardless, is going to happen to you. Okay. But it'll all be over soon. Ten of Swords. Coming out of that mental prison of overthinking, or coming out of the struggle almost. I wouldn't even say, I say it's more of a struggle of self. Okay. Of accepting the change that you have to make, or the changes that you have to make. But regardless, Spirit is definitely stepping in and making these changes happen. they coming in. So you either going to accept, or you're going to resist, and you're going to fight with that change. And it's going to be, or have this feel like, dang, why is this taking so long? I thought this was going to happen over like this. The more you accept and embrace, the quicker it will pass over. The storm will pass over. And it will. It says it will. You have the High Priestess here. The High Priestess, you have it twice here. And
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is big energy as far as in having this connection with your spirit team. They yearning for it. They want to pour back into you, and they want you to know we on the same page. I'm not working against you. So why are you not working with me? Let me know what the things that you need. I can't read your mind. You haven't told me anything. So when you have these conversations with spirit, when you have these conversations with the universe, what are you saying? Are you just, is it surface? That ain't getting you nothing. Or are you going deep? Ask for that help. It's okay. Five of Pentacles. This is the recovery. I love how the Five of Pentacles is showing up today, because it's like coming in that recovery mode. Okay. It's like, okay, I spent this. I had a loss. I thought this was going that way. Now it's like, okay, you're almost there when it comes back to your finances. You're just pouring back in. Now it's time to, once again, readjust, budget, get back onto managing better than what you were, developing new habits here. Okay. But I love this. You got the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is that transformation, accepting that that abundance that's coming in, the happiness. Because at the end of the day, you can be financially great, but truly, are you really happy? Are you really joyful? All of this, are you in that energy? So that's bringing in that, because you're nurturing everything that's around you. You do have the Two of Pentacles here. The Two of Pentacles is definitely speaking of you juggling a lot of things. Okay. And it's really time to focus, because whatever spirit is trying to tell you, or flashing lights in your face, that's what you need to be focusing on, instead of something else that's not there yet. Okay. It's an idea, but that doesn't mean that it's there right now. So it's like, focus on the here and the now. But guess what? You're going through a new cycle. This is the new cycle of life, new beginning. So you coming down, you feel like you at the bottom, but you're making your way right back onto the top to have this 10 of Cups moment. But this High Priestess is definitely speaking out hardcore. You do have the Fool here, and that Fool energy is a new journey. So you are definitely embarking in some new things in your life, and it's a lot of going within. This is a lot of internal things, and it can feel like you're fighting with yourself, because you are. Ain't no, you can feel it. You are fighting with yourself. but allow your higher self to take over. How about you step out of the way for a moment and see what happens? How about you give in and embrace for a moment?
Surrender for a
Yes,
few minutes.
surrender.
Yep.
Surrender all the way. How about you take that leap? How about that? And then see what the different outcome is.
Yep.
It's not what you perceive with that outcome, because it's going to be something unknown to you, something brand new to you. Allow that brand new to come in, or don't. or don't. But if you don't, you're going to be stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to prolong your stuff even longer. And you like, why am I not getting out of this hole? Well, you dug it.
Mm-hmm.
You dug it because you did not want to take the time to tap in. You think things need to work on the outside for it to work for you. No. A lot of it is within. The power within. It all ties right back to the power within.
It's amazing how the title wrote itself, because again, most of the metaphysical things that we speak about for you and for everybody else, HT2, again, is you first understanding what you can do for yourself. Mm-hmm. And once you understand what you can do for yourself, mm-hmm. then you can put the wheels in motion that then can draw other people in when needed, or better yet, mm-hmm. that you can then use your own results from what you've done within your own healing and with your own growth to help others, which is great. So again, that title, I'm telling you, it wrote itself. And when it comes to the metaphysical community, and the one thing that it's interesting is you don't need a system. You don't need. We talk about crystals and they're nice, but you don't need them. You don't need a psychologist. You don't need a doctor. You don't need. It starts inside you, and then once you put that to work, then you can look to the outside factors, the external factors, and say, okay, now that I've done my work, how can I use what other people can bring to me and what I can bring to them to my advantage? Which is again, it's super important. So yeah.
The other two cards that popped out again, I shuffled and everything, was the Empress and that Five of Wands. That Five of Wands is heavy energy because you are fighting with yourself.
Yep. Internal struggle.
You got a side of you of saying, no, I know what I'm capable of. I can make lemons out of lemonade. I'm fertile.
Exactly.
Anything I touch will turn to gold. But you got this other side that says, hold on. Do you really trust that? Well, what happens if this doesn't happen? There go that doubt. There go that worry. There go that fear that keeps festering up. And then you start feeding that fear. And then you get the Five of Wands because you are struggling with yourself. Because one part wants to go forward. Another part is like, wait a minute. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see. There's a lot of competition out here. Wait, maybe it'll die down, or the prices will drop off. There's things that you got to get if you are, had products or things like that. Wait a minute. How many times you going to tell me to wait a minute? When am I going to go? And this is the part where willpower comes in. This is the part where you say, why am I even listening to this? And you move forward. You make the change. The week before last, we talked about the 4 changes. Embracing the 4 changes. I think Don, you was talking about that.
I did.
And that's exactly what this is all about. But embracing the change and accepting it.
Yeah, because the 4 phases of change is that you're forced to, or you're finally enlightened enough so where you want to, or that you need to, want to, and that you wish for, that kind of stuff. Again, it's I can't remember the 4 specific, but again, first of all, is you're being forced to. because and the second is that you've learned enough that now you want to because you're enlightened enough, you know.
Yes.
And the third is that you do it because you benefit from it. I can't remember the fourth is, but yeah, there are four phases of changes, and yes, indeed, you know, embrace the change.
Yeah. So this is what's happening. You're being forced to change.
Yep. So embrace it. Embrace it. So who do we have next? Oh, so wonderful. Thank you for the promotion, but we're not really interested. Appreciate that. Bye-bye.
Thank you for coming in with the hello, sorry to bother you type of thing. That's nice because usually it's like, hey, what we doing right here?
Exactly. Yes, yes. So we appreciate that. But bye.
Who do you want to do? I picked 3 people already. Hey, Malik. Hey, Myra. Serenity Sweets. Hello. Susan. Hello. You know, when we be reading, child, we don't even get into Brittany. We got to do Brittany.
Okay.
Brittany. Okay, let me tell you why.
Brittany.
Because I'm so glad because I was about to go down the list. When Brittany's name popped up earlier, oh, thank y'all. Thank you, HTTP. I'm glad you found us too. You are so welcome.
Hit that like button.
Yes. Hit the like button. We greatly appreciate it. And if you are on Don's YouTube channel, switch over to mine and hit that subscribe button too. I greatly appreciate it. Yep. But Brittany, when your name came up and I did a quick look, I felt like it was pressure on the side of my head. And I'm like, oh no, I'm not getting one of them. But as, I'm kind of curious of why the pressure came to my left side. So, Miss Brittany, look what you done started.
Miss Brittany is going to have a little visitor coming soon.
Really?
Yes, and yeah, she's having number 2.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time you talked to her or read for her, but yeah, she has number 2 on the way.
Well, congratulations. Is that what's on your mind? Like
the pressure, probably. Yeah,
the pressure. It's pressure. It's like you know when you have on a helmet or the air pressure or whatever. It's just like hardcore. Maybe it's concerns, but I'm feeling more pressure here because it's like maybe like a sinus headache almost, but pressure. So you do have the 3 of Cups here. 3 of Cups. Well, that's what you're celebrating. Are you about to have a baby shower? Because that's what I'm feeling, a get together. I'm feeling like, and this is what you need. That's exactly what it is. You need a break. You need a break from, being pregnant or having everything on other and no one paying attention to you. It's like I'm not getting that energy of like, it's like, hey, y'all not see that I'm carrying and y'all not even worried about what's going on with me. So I can't get no extra little snacks or a check or, a check-in or what. But I just feel like you need to have a celebration of some sort.
Birthday party soon for the son.
Oh. Well, there you go. But it's like a breather for a moment. Here's where this person needs. Okay, you got the Lover's card here. That's the person that needs to pour into you and uplift you. Okay, and how this knight here is wrapping their hands around boo thing. You. Per se, I mean, that's what it's like. Okay, yes, I'm carrying your other one. Oh, you did, damn sure did. Well, while you're doing, you can't get pregnant twice, so it's cool. And that's exactly who it is. That's exactly you got the King of Pentacles here. I also feel like if you're thinking about stability, I mean, y'all if you're wondering about the relationship, here we go. I don't want to talk about it, but it's solid. Solid as a rock. Ow. So it's like that's there, but it's also reassurance of you're taken care of. Don't you worry about that. You be beautiful. You need to understand and hold on to remember who you are. Just because you're carrying some kids, don't forget about yourself. Okay. But that's exactly what this energy is about, is stability here, and security. With this King of Pentacles, you do have the Ace of Swords here. There's a breakthrough definitely happening for you. It's definitely from spirit, but I also feel like I feel Archangel Michael around you, with that sword protecting you as well, and cutting anything down that's coming to you that's like not for you. Okay. But when I say a breakthrough, this is something that you have been asking for, and it's about to happen for you in a great way. I love that Nine of Pentacles. Wish things are happening as far as in. Did you get that too? Well, I'll be damned. Well, your harvest. You stepping into your harvest. And this is positive energy if you was thinking about your finances, honey. It's like you saving more than putting out. Nine of Swords, you got to get your rest. You got to get your rest. This is where that pressure is coming from. This is where the worrying, because this is constantly on your mind. And especially before you go to sleep, you're like, how can I deal? What am I dealing with? Is the solution going to happen? Is this going to happen? What's about to happen? All you need to do is not worry. Just don't worry. Now look, take the leap. You have the Fool. The Fool showed up at the end for a lot of the reads that we did today. Take the leap. I was about to cuss, and my bad. I caught myself. But take the leap, okay? When you take it, oh man, Spirit got you. Spirit is guiding you already. And I love how this Fool is, because it's already off the cliff. Mm-hmm. It's already putting the trust in Spirit, trust in the universe, trust in like, if I fall, it's whatever, but it ain't gonna hurt too bad. You see how that energy changes? Instead of, if I fall, I'm gonna die, honey. I'm gonna be towed up. No, if you fall, you get right back up and brush it.
You bounce.
Yes. Yep. So that's what I have. I thought there was gonna be some clarifiers. Yep. Hey, who's this new person coming in? Page of Cups. This is new energy that's coming in. Who is the new energy?
I get all three. I get 3 out of 4 pages. Crazy,
Ooh.
right? Yeah.
What's happening, Brittany? So I just trust your intuition. Okay. When I say trust it, this is nothing but water here. Okay. Nothing but water. But this Page of Cups is reminding you of keeping your emotions in check. That's what I heard. Instead of moving from emotional space. Keep it in check. I'm done.
The thing that came out to me when you showed the Fool card, to me, he was the Fool. And I just got the energy that he was the Fool. And either you expected him to change and he hasn't changed, or he's changed in a way that is not what you had hoped for. And so, and of course that leads to broken hearts, because it's like, this not sustainable. So again, and you had a choice. You have a choice. Don't go back. Don't even think about going back. Don't let this happen. You need to move forward. And who are we talking about? We're talking about the guy. Of course, this is what the Lover's card is. The guy. The other thing I think is he's very immature, and that's why I got a lot of this new energy here. Very immature. He was not responsible with money. He was not responsible with taking care of you and your emotions and so forth. And he was not. He just wasn't there. He wasn't present. And so, and when I say present, he could be there 24/7 with you, but yet not with you. If you know what I mean, it's just he was not.
When you look at this, look how it's transparent.
Yep.
You know, that's the same thing you're saying. Oh wow.
Yep. But I do sense with that same thing when these cards came out, and again now you're going to be comparing two people because this new person is bringing this new youthful energy in you, and so there is a new person coming along, and you're going to meet them through work or through work. It's a work situation, but there is a new person coming along, and it's interesting because you're thinking, well, I'm pregnant. How in the world, is somebody going to be interested in me? They don't care. They're not going to care about the pregnancy or anything else. They're when they fall, they fall. And when you find yourself drawn to somebody, the other things tend to find a way to be resolved. And I think that's going to surprise you because again, you're going to be dating an adult for once, and again, psychologically an adult. I know they're all adults, but this one's going to kind of really be a step above. Yep, absolutely.
That's the mature one. That's the one that manages experience, know what they want, very disciplined. That's that new person. Because I was wondering with this King of Pentacles, but there's also that stability there.
Yep.
If you was wondering about that. But yeah, I do see what you see.
Yep. And don't be surprised if this person has a business or is business oriented, because again, it's that King of Wands. And so he's an entrepreneurial spirit type energy. And but more importantly, he's just grown. He's just grown. And you're like, wow, I haven't had one of those in a while because again, what you've gotten before has just been, again, wounded birds, as I used to call my girlfriend. Wounded birds. They need help and assistance, and they're looking to you to fix the problem. So now you know something about Daddy. My boy and his wounded birds.
Yes. So Brittany, you gonna be having somebody new. I feel like more mature, everything. A grown ass man, honey. Ain't got time for no games. They know what they want, and they want you. That's what that is. They don't care about you being pregnant. They don't care about how many kids you have. They don't care about none of that. What they care about is you. And that's what they're going to fall for. And I see long term. I don't see like just, hey, I'm going to talk to you for a little bit. No, this person is in it for real. They are willing to build. Because you had that King of Wands, right?
Yep, I had the King of Wands. Yeah. Very good energy, wonderful energy, growth energy, development energy. Somebody who's willing to embrace and grow and develop with somebody. It's nice.
All right. Well, that was mine. You want to pick?
Yeah. Let's see.
Who are you drawn to? Hey, Miss Bonnie. Oh, Bonnie, we got so many people that was sent to your page today. Your channel, honey.
Yeah, we have 112 QR code hits, and part of that was on you. So you should be seeing an uptick. Wait a message. Oh Lord, all my chats just disappeared. What? Wait a minute.
No.
Okay, they come back. Good, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mercury Virgo, I have not seen you before. Welcome in. I guess you're new here. Don't forget Mercury Virgo. Make sure you go to YouTube. Subscribe to both Miss Shawna's channel and my own. I will put that subscription thing to the side here, but let's do Mercury Virgo because I'm enjoying Mercury Virgo.
I saw that name too. Anytime I see Virgo, I'm like, huh?
Of course. Oh yes. So I'll let you go first.
No, you go ahead. You pull.
I was stalling. That was a stall, Miss Shawna.
Wow. So what's the question? Is there no? Oh yeah, it's a career question. Okay. May I have a career reading on what's ahead? Ooh. Okay. That one wanted to come out too, so I'm gonna take that one. Oh wow. Okay. Little something over here. We have the I'm open to anything as well. Well, it's gonna come out whatever anyway. So this is what you're gonna get. But no, you have the King of Swords. That was perfect for a career question because it's
Mhm.
management. It is like that director type of energy here. Working smarter, not harder energy. Okay. I appreciate it because it is you're on higher ground when it comes to what it is that you want to do as far as in career wise. It's like now you have a clear picture or a clear vision of this is what I want to do. This is what I am going to do. Either it's going to be with this company or whatever company. But this is I work well with others by telling them what to do. Also, when it comes to your career, 8 of Pentacles, master your craft, master them
Mhm.
skills, because that's going to help them that coin bag. You hear me? It steps up. So if it comes to getting a certification, an extra certification of some sort, do so, or learning something within that skill. I mean, whatever it is that you're doing, get her done, okay? Because that's what's helping you propel forward. I love how the energy is here with the queen. You got the king and the queen, so there's balance here. This is definitely, I know what the hell I want. I will get what I want. I'm not waiting on nobody else. I'm doing it. If I need to, I put my stuff out there. I put my resume here, 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 or I'm gonna talk to this person. I'm gonna go network with this, with this group or whatever. This is a person that makes things happen. Okay, so there's a balance here. I love how both is you have the king and the queen. Now you have the 3 of Swords. I'm assuming that something didn't there's some frustration or something didn't pan out the way you wanted to. Either it was with a company that you really wanted to go with and it didn't happen. But don't give up because there's something better. It's always something better. um but I do get frustration when it comes with um, putting when you put your passion out and you want to work in your passion, right? And you put your heart out there, and it's like, I don't want to be working with these people. This is a toxic environment. Why was I thinking that wasn't the place for you? That's all. It's not saying that this whatever that you want to go into or do is not the right field. It's just saying, hey, that place is not for you. Okay. You do have the 3 of Pentacles though. And definitely with teamwork, I just see you in a higher position. I feel like you working with a better team or getting with a better team and learning, putting a plan together, working on projects together. I just see it can be frustrating working with others if you're not telling them what to do. That's your energy. You have to be in the position of this is what you need to do because I feel like you're nothing but a leader. Okay, you're not a follower, you're a leader. Now there are followers out here, and that's what they're great at. Okay, but there's also leaders out here, and that's what they're great at, and that's you. You do have the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups come through. I like this because this is all right. I'm not going to be caught up in a situation. It's over and done with. I got to move on from it. That's that freedom that comes through. I gotta focus on these other 2 cups that need my attention. I can't be focusing on what has already happened. It's already happened. What am I gonna do here? And when you start to focus on those other things, um, you know, you want to celebrate with this 4 of Wands here. You want to celebrate your win, no matter how big or small it is. Okay, celebrate your win because at the end of the day, your ultimate goal is happiness, abundance, having your cake and eating all of it. Okay, I mean every drop of is yours. That's the ultimate goal is your happiness. That also comes with compensation because why be somewhere to deal with some bull crap and the money is good but you still got to deal with the bull crap. What's the point? This is that 10 of Cups is You at a place, you're not dealing with the bull crap, and you're getting the compensation. That's the ultimate goal. Okay. So that's what I have for you. For as far as in career wise, just don't let the frustration overcome you, because you can base everything off of emotions, and it'll mess with your mental all at the same time, because it's intertwined. It's intertwined here. Okay.
It's interesting for me. The energy that was coming was so unclear and unstable, and I'm like, okay, help me understand, Spirit. Why is it unclear and unstable?
Mm-hmm.
And and eventually it came through. And again, I don't know. I don't know what drives. I don't know what drives you. I don't know what compels you, or so forth. But it seems like you come in and go out of life. You check out. And when you check out, you actually check out of life, you check out of friends, you check out of involvement and so forth. So you'll get engaged for a period of time, and I'm talking about engaged in life, not engagement. But you get engaged for a period of time, and then you're full of zest, and you're full of life, and you're full of energy, and again you have the old network and friends and connections and so forth, and then all of a sudden something sparks in you, and you pull back, and you then withdraw, and you go into yourself for a while, and you're not out there, and you're not with people, and this is not a singular occurrence, because again, this is the period you're just coming out of. Again, you went away, you kind of put your head in the shell, and so this is not healthy for you, and it's not healthy for a long-term prospects of anything, because what happens is that you get jobs, and you enjoy the job until you draw back from everything, and then there's a negative cast that you put over everything. It's not necessarily the community or your job or whatever. It's part of this energy for you. And I am not a doctor. I'm not a physician. I'm not somebody else. But it seems like there's something inside that, like a chemical imbalance or some kind of imbalance. And part of that is you don't take care of yourself. You're not as healthy physically as you should be, because you don't take the time for yourself. And it seems like, and it's interesting, because I feel like you come from I don't know if it's a generational situation or what, but it's like, I don't need to take care of myself, because it'll take care of itself. And it's like, you need to pay attention. So you need to pay attention to what you're taking in. You need to pay attention to the food. And when you have this shift, as this shift overcomes you, and you feel the shift coming on, when it is coming on, because again, that's when you withdraw. You need to fight the withdrawal. You need to fight that feeling compelled to do that. And you need to look and say, okay, I need to pay attention to my diet. I need to be eating healthier foods. I need energy foods. I need foods that aren't going to be holding me, are heavy foods, that kind of stuff. You need to look at what you take in, what you drink. You need to look in your physical activity. Am I doing enough? Do I need to do more? Do I need to do whatever? You need to look at your psychological health. Do I need to have more friends around me? When you start withdrawing, that's when you need the friends the most. That's when you need to stay involved the most. Okay. So as you go through those, as you feel this coming on, and right, again, you're coming out of it now. I feel like you've gone through it, and you're coming out of it. And I think that this was an outreach to say, hey, help me push forward through this. And again, you don't need us to do that. You have the power within, which is again the book, because again, you're coming out of this. But you need to make sure that and this again will happen because you go through cycles. As you feel the cycling through again, next time, make sure that you do the opposite of everything you've done in the previous times. And that is get more out there, get more involved, start paying attention to what you're doing, your health and so forth. And those things right now you should be doing already. And if you haven't been doing them and you're coming out of this, enhance this coming out part, enhance this return to life and to energy by getting yourself on a better diet, a better regimen of what you're eating, a better understanding of what you're doing, and putting forth energy and so forth. Also, don't run to work. Running to work and putting your head in the sand because work is that safe space where you can just devote it to that. That's not healthy for you either. And so again, there's a lot of things happening here thank goodness you've come out of this again, but don't allow yourself to go back there. And as you come out of this, learn the lessons, make sure that you understand the lessons so you can, when this comes again on you, and it will, because again, I get this feeling of cycles. You have this cycle over and over again. Break the cycle,
Yes.
and do it from within, because you are powerful enough to do it. Okay. Yeah, I send you love, light, and blessings, but I also send you understanding for you to be able to embrace the limitations you have when you start having this cycle come back, and then break those cycles and say, you know what, those limitations exist no more. I can fix this. I can fix me. I can make sure that I am ready to take this on. I will not allow myself to get into the negative side. I will not allow myself to wallow in my you know my misfortunes or whatever. Again, you have the control. So
Yes.
take advantage of it this time, because I'm bringing it to your attention. Hopefully, now you'll really embrace the fact that you can make the difference.
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to add to that because I'm assuming that you're a Virgo. You won't have that up there if you're not a Virgo. And how Virgos work, because I'm a Virgo myself, is when you get this type of information, take heed of it and to bring in healthier things into your life. Okay. And that can be change up your routine. Um, you know, this helps break the cycle. Okay. So if this was to happen again, you already got something put in place that, okay, wait a minute. Why am I keep putting myself in this hole when I can literally get out and stay out? I don't got to ever go back. I don't even got to put my toe in it, you know? And this is stepping out of your comfort zone. And I know it's hard for us Virgos because we're like, I don't know them. I don't trust that. I don't know you. I don't know what you got. But it's the fact that, okay, well, let me just get out of my norm of being a hermit or being in the, because that's Virgo energy. And a lot of times when the hermit comes up, the hermit says, all right, just get clear of what you're saying, what you're doing and what you want, and to get back on your path. But don't stay there. Don't stay closed off from the world and shut down from the world. I know it happens because I go through it. But then I have friends. I have my brother from another mother. I have uh, my significant other. I have people that I got to step out and reach to and say, listen, this is what's going on with me, and yeah, nah, I need some new energy around me. Or go to classes. Meetups is bomb.com, okay, in your area. And what you want to do is be open for that. Be open for the new. Regardless of what has happened, be open for the new. And it can be small things. You can, hey, let me try this new tea today. It put me in a better mood. Or I got someone recommended this place to come and chill. Hey, I had a conversation with this person while sitting at the bar, and next thing you know, we have this and this in common, or this person can help me get to this goal here. It's the part of just because we're about to go into Mercury retrograde, and that messes with us big time, and Geminis. And when we go in it with doubt, fear, and all of this, it totally kicks our behind. But if we go into it fiercely and high confidence, it's working for us, not against us. Okay, and I say that for everyone, no matter what your sign is or whatever. If you come into that energy ready to, well, this is happening, this is going to happen, this is going to be this. No, 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 no. Oh, that happened. Okay, cool. I can use that for this. I can use that energy for this because that's exactly what this needs right now. If I need to do a reboot, I'm gonna do a reboot. If I need to do that reboot for me, I'm gonna make that happen. If I need to sit for a moment and get my thoughts together and get myself together, or if I need to do a rebalancing of my chakras, I'm going to do that. I'll sit outside, or I'll go to someone and help them, or have them help me rebalance my chakras. Maybe something is off. All right, well, I'm not afraid to speak about it. This is the part of speaking. When you was talking down, first thing that comes up, because a lot of times for Virgos, we don't want to speak because we don't want people to know our business. But when you do have someone to confide into, speak. Get this out of your system, or write it down and go burn it, or put it in your journal. But either way, you can't keep letting it build up, because you're going to have those shutdown moments. And those shutdown moments, it becomes harder and harder to get out of it. So you out of it, stay out of it. Handle it differently, instead of falling at his knees and like, I surrender, I'm gonna give it to you. No, I'll fight you. Let's fight. You want to fight? I'll fight you. I fight for my sanity. I fight for my for my freedom. I'll fight for that. Another thing that I did bring the healing deck out, and I was just shuffling. Answered prayer comes out for you. Idea and inspiration and abundance comes out for you. So use that as far as in part of your healing. Okay, because we all are going through a healing, but of something. But it's like, are we gonna let this healing take over us, or we are going to be in front of that? Okay. So that's what I have.
And continue to come out of that shell. Continue to get yourself out there.
And it's hard when you're stuck in that way, because Virgos obviously think that we're perfectionists. And that's the hardest thing to get out of, because you want to make sure this is right, this is right, this is right, this is right. And then when something goes on, you're like, oh, heck no, you just mess my stuff up. Why is this not right? Well, I got to start all over. We are the ones that's hard on ourselves. What are you getting out of being hard on yourself? Headache, pressure, high blood pressure, some weight gain, all of that. We ain't got time for that.
Absolutely. Well, Mercury, sounds like you got some work in front of you, and we need to come back in a week or 2 or 3 and tell us how it's progressing. Because again, if you put some of this, and you as you said, your friends have told you that, some of your friends have told you this. What we're telling you is not a surprise, but it is surprising that somebody who does not know you can feel the same energy. So it's, again, it's a confirmation that it is real. And so listen to your friends. What they've told you is real. And because we picked up the energy, and we're a world away. I mean, so if we pick it up all the way over here, definitely your friends have picked it up. And so work with it. So get to it, and come back and let us know how it's going, how you're moving forward. We love when people come back and give us, say, hey, this is where I was, this is where I am, this is what I'm doing. And maybe even from that point, you'll ask for another question. They'll give you a little more guidance, which is nice. So
also, I wanted to add, when you asked about your career thing and wherever you are at right now, don't take it home. Leave it where it's at. Leave that toxic stuff where it's at. Okay. Don't bring it into your psychic. Don't bring it into your aura. Don't bring it into any of that. Once you clock out, you off. If you got to clock in or clock out, whatever. Once you leave that parking lot, no, before you even get in the car.
I was going to say, don't even bring it to the car.
Right. Because you don't want that energy in the car.
It'll find its way home, and you do not want it home.
And I'm talking about all, little Becky, Susan, Rochelle, all of them. You don't need to bring that mess with you.
Nope.
And folks, because you got to think about, that's all they may have.
Exactly. And one of the things that Shawna just triggered on, which just I wanted to say, it wouldn't hurt when you're saging your house. Don't be afraid to sage your car. Don't be afraid to smudge the vehicle, to get inside there and put that energy to use. Because again, when we leave toxic situations, usually what do? We jump in a car. And what do? We bring the toxic situation energy into the car, and sometimes it lingers. So it wouldn't hurt for you to sage your car from time to time. Put some Palo Santo in there. Keep a crystal or
black tourmaline.
Absolutely. And Lord
Black
knows I keep my
tourmaline.
little spray, my little Palo Santo spray. And this stuff,
Yes.
I spray it. It's the Palo Santo energy. And there's times where when we're doing readings, sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm gonna click the camera off and I'm gonna spray this
right here.
because the energy will drop to a point. You're like, oh no, this is not good.
Yeah. This is not good. Don't want to be around it. Don't want to take it with me.
Absolutely. So,
A
and you
lot of
spend a lot of
times.
time in your car. It's amazing
Yes.
how much time we spend in our car. Sometimes we spend more time. We either spend it in our bedroom, which is again a great place. If you're going to smudge a house and you want to spend a lot of time smudging one specific area, the bedroom is where you spend a lot of your time. So smudge that to hell and back. Get it all out. You cannot
All out.
smudge it enough.
Open windows,
Yep.
open doors, because you can smudge all you want to,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't open no window or no door. All you did was circulate the stuff right there. They're like, oh, okay.
Yep.
So am I coming out or am I staying in?
Yep.
So you want to let that out. Even smudge yourself, you know.
And remember, folks, we are in the 25th of July. And so Shawna gave you the money ritual. Remember, we talked about a few of the money rituals, the candle ritual, those kind of things. We are getting ready to start a new month. If you're going to follow a ritual like Shawna had mentioned earlier, or those things that are not consistent with, that are not tied to a specific, like full moon rituals, they're not tied to the first of the year, first of the month, because again, it's when the full moon is out, kind of, which is right over my head if you think about it. It's just interesting. But this little dot here. But the interesting thing is when you do a rituals, think about the cinnamon ritual. Going to the front door, opening your front door, blow in ground cinnamon, let it sit there, because again, blowing in prosperity, blowing in positive energy, putting salt across the thresholds, all the different things that, because again, the salt keeps the negative energy away, smudging the house. The first of the month is a good time to do it, because every first of the month you'll trigger, okay, I need to do it again and again and again and again. This is the time to do it. So again, we are closing in on the first of a month. If you haven't learned about the rituals and you haven't learned how to do those things, do the research, find them. And then once you find the research on how to do them, the rituals, put them to use. Again, the cinnamon, the salt, the smudging, all these things that can help you to change your environment every first of the month. Perfect time, because then you'll not forget it.
Yep.
So there you go. And look up, and if you were not here from the beginning, go back to the beginning, go maybe about 5 minutes in. Shawna gives you an explanation of the ritual toward money and toward, it's called candle magic, and she explains that. It's a great explanation, and you do have to look no further than this reading.
Right here.
Then this thing, go back to like 5 minutes in, because she talks about it. She explains it. She explains the candles, the size. She talks about the herbs, how you roll the herbs in the oil and so forth. I mean, you have a ritual right there because you were here. All you got to do is go back and find that. Again, we were about 5 minutes in, I think, when we started having that conversation. And if it takes a little longer,
full moon.
Yep.
Even with the full moon, when you write your stuff down and you release, you burn it. That's a ritual.
Yep.
But you also got to replace what you it's letting go.
Exactly.
You can't just leave an empty hole there, because you're inviting for it to come right back in that place. So, this video is great for the interpretation of it, the explanation of it, everything, and the understanding of the full moon.
Yep. And so again, be ready. This is the first of the month coming up. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it by, again, doing the rituals to cleanse the house, get the spirit energy changed. And don't be surprised if on the second and the third, you're thinking, man, this house feels very different. Well, of course, because the energies that were holding you back, the energies that may have gotten stagnant in the house, you've chased them out. And if you have crystals, if you have tarot cards, if you have anything that you want energy cleansed, it needs to be in the sun, in the moonlight. The moonlight is one of the best cleansers. And
it doesn't matter. Just to be clear, of course you get your full power or full charge at the full moon, but it really doesn't matter when you want to do moon water, charge your crystals, charge anything in the moon's energy is going to charge it up.
Yep. And make sure that you understand that certain stones, I'll call them crystals, but they're really not crystals because they will dissolve, but there's certain stones and things that will dissolve in water. So if you're in a wet environment and you put it out, put it in a baggie, put it in something that'll keep it protected so it won't disintegrate based on water if it gets hit by water, or put it in a windowsill where the moonlight can come in, or whatever, whatever it takes. But this is the time, it's a perfect time to recharge. And again, since it's the first of the month, you can track it based on that one idea, and you say, every month I'll get into my little routine of doing this, and this. And don't be surprised if it works out. And also, we're getting ready to come into the end of summer, which is nice, and going into fall. So look out for those cinnamon brooms. Look out for your cinnamon brooms popping up at.
I gotta get two.
Yeah, watch them pop up at AJ's or at Trader Joe's or anywhere else you can find them. You know, actually, I found them, I believe, at Home Depot. Yeah, and also at home had them as well. So watch out for those, and they're like $5. And again, put them in your house when you're done sweeping the energy out of the house with them. Put them in the northwest corner of your house, the most northwest corner you have. Put the broom there and let it sit. Let it just sit there for however long. Because
mine is still sitting up there since the other time, so I still got my little brooms.
Yep. And we have ours too. It's in the corner. It's been there, and it's nice because again, it is a good energy to bring into the house. And again, remember, cinnamon brings abundance. Cinnamon is known for its abundance qualities. Okay, so, and that's again one of the rituals. Go to the front door, open the front door, put some ground cinnamon in, blow it. If you want, I love it. I'd tell people to do. I kind of change the ritual a little bit. Put it on a bill, a $1 bill, a $20 bill. I don't care what bill it is. Put it on a bill, and then do the figure 8, which is the infinity sign. Run your finger through the cinnamon and create that infinity sign. Do it a few times, and then blow it in, because you're saying, I want infinite abundance. I want infinite abundance. And blow it in, and then let it sit there. Do not clean it up. If you have a tendency to clean, don't do it. Let it sit for a while and then clean it up later. Again, put that in your house. And yes, you can also put a cinnamon stick in the purse. That's a good idea. You can burn a cinnamon stick. Burning cinnamon is a good thing as well. It's like if you don't Palo Santo, and you don't have sage, burn a cinnamon stick. We have cinnamon sticks usually in the house somewhere. Burn a cinnamon stick. Take advantage of it. And if you haven't found cinnamon sticks cheap, go to the dollar store. The dollar store has all these herbs that you can find and pay $1 for them. And it's like, why not? Why not? So give it a try. Try them. Again, this is the first month coming. This is the best time for it, because again, you will mark it in your head. Oh, we never think if it's the 15th or the 20th, unless it's April 15th. And then, but you want to think it's the 20th of the month, but you always remember, it's the first of the month or the last of the month. Those are the things that trigger in your head. That's why you build a ritual around those times, because again, they're easier to remember, because we are trained from birth about the first of the month, So
first of the month.
Absolutely. And Shawna, when's the next new moon? Do you know offhand?
I got my trusty let's see.
So that information might be in a book.
It will be in the book.
So
the next new moon is actually going to be in August. August 4th.
There you go.
So August 4th, and it's going to be the new moon in Leo.
Oh my.
Yeah. Creative energies are heightened. Okay, focus on self-expression and individuality. This is the book. And put in that promo code Planner15 so you can get 15% off.
Yeah. And if you click on this specific QR code, this
copy.
One is this is electronic copy, isn't it?
No, it's the hard copy.
No, it says hard copy. Okay, let me put the electronic back up, because I want to make sure the electronic copy, if you order it, it'll be in your mailbox like this.
Yes.
And so you don't even have to worry and wait. And again, if you're doing the
hard copy, I'm sending them out. It's not being printed somewhere else. I'm sending those out. So
yep. And this is the
awesome. The Planner. Look at you.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So before you check out, you'll put that promo code in, and it'll discount for you. All right.
Get the discounts.
Yes, and Miss Shawna is working on the 2025 as we speak, which she mentioned earlier, and so it is getting ready to be. You'll see it, because we'll do the pre-orders up. We'll make sure we tell people about it so they'll know in time. But again, if you're going to order something, make sure that you hit the the promo code. Save yourself some money, money,
Yeah.
money.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with saving, honey. Ain't nothing wrong with saving.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And like Shawna said, you don't order these from Amazon. These come from her. So
Yes.
if you order the one that is hard copy, she will be the one mailing you the book. So she'll have gone through it. She'll make sure there's no errors, that it's printed properly and all those things so you don't have to worry about some company sending you something that may be faulty. She'll have checked it out and made sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she'll bless it. She'll put that energy on it, her own
I
energy.
sure will. I cleanse a lot of the stuff before even sending it out to you, so it can be imprinted with your energy. I've taken my energy stuff out.
And she'll even sign it for you. She will sign it. Yes, indeed. So with that said, I think we are done, Miss Shawna. It has been a good day back. I'm so glad you were here to me.
I am so glad too. It's been a minute. We was on for a while, but a lot of that was us talking. But
exactly. Yes. Y'all missed the pre-show.
Yes, y'all don't know what the pre-show is happening. It goes down. It goes down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm so glad to be back. And then back in the routine. You see, breaking the cycle of just staying stagnant.
Yes. And it was interesting too, because even though it was great energy, there was a lot of heavy things and heavy topics that needed to be said in this, which is interesting because some of our days are just crazy and fun, but and not that it isn't fun to do heavy reads, but it was interesting. We had so many heavy reads in a row.
We did. It was back to back.
Yeah.
So I feel like when we get those, they need to hear it, because we go a little deep. And for others that didn't get a reading today, don't you fret. Oh, Julie, Love Ride Warriors, and Scott Underwood will be on tomorrow.
And
they will your free readings.
Absolutely, and they can channel, and Scott will do some channeling as well. And so you have an opportunity with that and I'm trying to get here to the QR code so I can pop it up here to connect with Miss Julie, because Miss Julie is on 3 different shows. So if you have her as one of your folks, you will get 3 dings at least a week, and you'll get to read from 3 different readers, 3 different concepts, and 3 different energies, which is wonderful. And while you're at it,
don't ask the same question over and over again.
No, because she's even more of a hawk than we are on that. She catches that stuff like crazy. I mean, she is like, no.
Didn't I just do that for you? No.
Yes, and Miss Julie will be in other rooms and she watches other people do this stuff, and so she'll call you out in those rooms too.
She watches, child.
Yes. So that is on tomorrow. And then on Saturday, Miss Susan will be on. So if you're looking for readings, Miss Susan will be on around 11 West Coast time. And then on Sunday, Angie and Sherry Berry pops up in the evenings about 3 p.m. West Coast time. So again, if you are subscribing to these things, these different channels, you will get the information you need. Monday morning, somebody we know very closely is going to be back on, and she is flying solo on Mondays. She's doing tea time.
I don't do any readings, so if you want to come and get the energy for the week, that's what this is about. And I do a collective reading for all of us, not individual readings, because I don't want you to lose the concept of tea time.
Exactly. And then Tuesday we're back on is Julie and Claudine. And then Wednesday morning is Miss Bonnie herself with Julie. And this is the love reading. So again, if you're looking for love readings, you need to show up on Wednesday mornings for love readings.
Looking for love.
Yes, indeed. And Bonnie loves it really. Bonnie does have a great energy for reading, for the love readings, and for she's definitely connected in a way that I am not wired to do. And so we love sharing them with her and let her run with them. And she is wonderfully accepting of that.
I just know when I'm with Bonnie and we doing love readings, all of a sudden I'm doing love readings. No. Bonnie energy is big and great for that.
Exactly.
I'll be like you read.
Exactly.
I'll work the chat. Don't you?
Let me know when you're done. Let me know when you're done, Bonnie. Let me know when you're done, Bonnie, and then I'll come in.
You got any other questions? Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, she handles them wonderfully, which is great. And then
Great.
Wednesday morning, you will be back. You'll see. Oh, that is Wednesday morning.
Wednesday evening.
is Angie and myself. So Miss Angie and I will be back on Wednesday evenings, and Thursday morning
Yes.
back here with Miss Shawna. So you have every day of the week. If you're looking for a reading and you want genuine quality reads from people who know what the hell they're doing and who are not doing this just to make money, because we don't charge for it, then you found the right group, the right squad, because this psychic squad is there every day of the week for you. And you don't have to look elsewhere. You're welcome to look elsewhere, but you will not. They don't compare. They don't compare because we got.
They don't. They don't.
So there you go. Every day of the week you're covered. And Angie's here. She said that is true, Miss Shawna.
Yes.
Bonnie
Bonnie be setting you up, man. Bonnie be setting you. You be like, next thing you know, you're like, did I just do it? Oh Lord, let me get up off of him.
Absolutely. And the other thing that's interesting about it, I love this too, is each of us have different styles of readings. So when you're watching us read today and you watch the folks tomorrow and then Saturday and Sunday and on, the energy is very different. The reading styles are very different. So it's going to be, you're going to be like, wow, okay. The readers do come in different types, different styles, different whatever, different energy levels. It's all different. And that's kind of cool too, because you get to experience a lot of different readers, which is nice. And so again, but you know that this group that we've talked about, that whole group, they're genuine. They're the real thing. And they're not just trying to blow smoke up your butt.
Booty hole. Nope.
There's no financial incentive to do that. If
Nope.
it's just we read them and we call them as we see them, and sometimes we piss people off when we call them as we see them, but that's also part of the deal. You get the reality, you get the truth.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So with that said, we are done. Have a great one. Anything exciting this weekend happening with you, Miss Shawna?
Hopefully it won't rain too much, but because we've been getting a lot of rain. But it's like those rain for 20 minutes and it's done.
Oh yeah.
And then hey, rain another 20 minutes. We probably do the beach. I don't know. Let's see what's happening.
We're having our infamous Kingman pool party, Kingman Regional Medical Center Cancer Center pool party. So,
the pool party.
Yeah, everybody's coming down. You guys remember you guys used to come to that way back when you were on this side of the globe.
Technically, I talked it up so much I must have got on his nerves, and then next thing you know, we have the tradition. So
yes. Yeah, so that's on Saturday. We're having that big event on Saturday, and by Sunday we'll be resting. And Friday will be in preparation for Saturday's pool party. So this weekend will be all about pool party. I do have some videos that I have to start working on, but everything's been uploaded. And I think if you guys were earlier, you saw that I uploaded all of the weekly events. So if you're looking for weekly readings based on your tarot sign, please go to my channel and check them out because they are up. The 6 of them are live right now, and 6 of them come live tomorrow morning. So again, they'll give you enough time to do the first 6 and then come back and do the second 6.
And make sure y'all like and leave a comment so you can get be in the running for a sign-free book.
Yes, good reminder there. Yes, if you go to the readings, the 12 zodiac readings, if you go to any of them or all of them, if you are a subscriber, and if you're not, then subscribe. But if you are a subscriber and you leave a comment, you will be enrolled in a drawing that at the end of the month, I'm going to draw for a copy of my book, a free copy of my book, and The Ultimate Power Within. And again, I'll sign it for you and send it to you, that kind of stuff. And you can choose, by the way, if you want the electronic version instead of that one, you're welcome to that one, or the audible version. So you can take it in the car and have it read to you, which is nice. And so there you go. So click on the like button while you're watching the video, then put a comment in there. And again, for each video that you comment, I'll put you in. So if you watch 12 videos this week and you comment on each of the videos, you get in 12 times you get put in for the 1 week. Not a bad way to increase your odds. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Absolutely. Well, tell Mr. Kenny we said hello.
I will tell him.
Have a wonderful
I said hello too.
I shall do that.
That's all that's up in the house.
And with that said, we are out of here again. Thanks, folks, for popping in. And today, guess what we do have? We have an exit video.
We got an outro.
Yes, I finally actually uploaded it, but it's the same old one, but it's been a long
Okay,
time.
we got an outro, y'all. We got an
There
outro.
you go. So we'll see y'all later. Again, thanks. Without your energies and without your presence, we couldn't do this, and so we appreciate it. Adios, everybody. Bye-bye.